this event, I don't think anyone can doubt anymore that they are the greatest team of all time. Chance to make yet another finals weekend.
Tes 1 2 3 tes.
Vitality that despite high expectations these last 2 years hasn't been able to deliver at the internationals.
What does it mean, Minnie, for a Vitality team that can manage to get past the train of PRX and on top of that do so with a spot in the top 3? What does this mean to these guys?
Well, I think that they're able to win today. I think they're the clear favorites for the tournament. I think that they have that firepower, they have that experience, they have the blend of a bit of hunger from their inexperienced players, and they have the structure. They have everything there. It's just about whether it comes together today.
It's such a big moment, I think, as well, for Durka, for Chronicle. They were at the absolute top of the game when they were on.
No pressure, bro. No pressure.
Team going down to Vitality. Durka,
okay, we play just normal.
And that's really a risk, right? To step away from a team that has always had such success, that has always been on top. Project hasn't been able to live up to return them to the lofty heights yet.
Kalah sih. Maksudnya kayak kalau kalah pun ya it's okay karena ini tim kuat kan. Gila. Rambutnya Chronicle cakep banget. Panjang terus gelombang itu. Itu mahal guys.
As we said, PRX, they have the players, they have the achievements, Vitality as an organization. This is their time to shine now with the great players that they have.
Oh yeah,
harus Kababang sudah membeli ini.
But you guys, of course, bring a very important point here, which is that experience. I think when you look at what we saw in EDG and XLG, you had an EDG team that was used to the bright lights of the big stage, and then you had XLG team that was not just punching above their weight class, but also showing that they too can match up, but they had to prove that. Both of these teams, that ain't the case. They've both been in these situations before, and they have the leadership to guide them.
I mean, it's going to be Sayonara and Prophet we're looking at for that narrative, but both of them have been great. Sayonara in particular has been shining. The way he plays the game, so methodical. It's so great to see that methodical brain is just able to work, and he doesn't get nervous in these moments, it seems
like.
You heard
him in the interviews?
Ya, ketawa-tawa dulu lah ya, Alex. Ntar baru marah-marah.
It does not surprise me the way he plays. Given the way that he
cuman agak sayang aja sih apa namanya PRX-nya main jam segini anjing.
But things looked a little bit shakier in the groups. Things could have gone awry in those games. Some individual performances away from it being a completely different story. This is the match for me to cement which team Vitality this is. If it's the one that stomped Heretics, if it's the one that can handle PRX's aggression and stay strong under that, or whether it's a completely different look. 8 teams left here. It's a return to compositions for both teams. Vitality bringing that harbor to bear against PRX double.
Tes 1 2 3.
Highlighting what you said before. I think that Vitality are the best harbor team in the world outside of the Americans. I think that they really understand how to play in those post plants, pushing forward
easy lah, easy.
And on the defense, they understand the floods and the retakes. It's beautiful to see. But PRX on this defense, there are times I've seen them so locked in, so in flow state, that they're in the opponent's spawn almost in the first 10 seconds of the round. It's criminal.
I could just see PRX straight up just disrespecting the harbor walls, not even giving a crap about it, if I'm being honest with you, with the way they play, Mimi.
And they're good at fighting, at disrespecting you, at pushing you into the back of your chairs. But when I think about this Breeze, what my eyes are going to is the 2 guys on Jet, Durka and something. The meta had moved away from both of them for a long time, having to pick up different roles. But when you think about Valorant, these are 2 of the pinnacle players on this agent, on the best map for the Jet, facing off today.
Yeah, I 100% echo your sentiments. There's been very rarely times where they've actually been able to match up against each other, and this is the perfect moment for that Jet meta.
All right, London, it's time to start the game. We got Vitality, we got paper. Start the game. We got Vitality, we got PRX, and who better to call all the action? Two of the greatest of all time, Pansy and Hypop.
Yeah, thank you. And what a tantalizing prospect this one is. The miracle against the machine. I mean, Vitality built to be a championship level team, now facing arguably one of the greatest teams we have as they stand.
Yeah, and it's always just a different test to come up against PRX. Again, you can go back, you can watch VODs, but they are VODs you can take very little away from.
Yes.
For me though, Vitality, to be honest, the person that gets tested the most here in this roster is Yampy today. Again, we're starting on the breeze. Again, loving what he's doing on the KO recently, but he's going to be so crucial in some of these moments in the round, not mid-rounding, but where that second wave of pressure comes through, their ability to fight back.
Monitor.
I'm going to echo that even further. I'm looking at the coaching staff as well. It's one thing to think you're prepared for PRX. It's another to face them in the server.
If PRX win today, they will clinch a spot at Champion Shanghai.
And today, a new challenger. Vitality on the attacking side, PRX on the defense. And let me set the tone for you already.
Nahan banget ya. Nunggu PRX nge-push. PRX dengan 4 midnya ya, meta mereka sekarang kalau pistol round. Please jangan one tap please. Duh, kok gua nice. Red bareng, nice, cakep, chill. Oh, apa itu? Asia. Asia.
Convincing from PRX here. Straight up the guts to catch Yampy. Just at that moment they're looking to pivot towards A as well.
Okay.
Devi finding 4, shuts this down before there's any hope. If that's any sort of appetizer.
God, the main course.
Dia nggak bilang Asia kayaknya.
In the first round and the fifth could have happened.
Hampir loh. First round anjay.
As said, some Vitality know what it's like. The rest
gila, udah nggak ada takut-takutnya fight nih.
Rather brutal introduction. As Forsaken, not looking particularly concerned, but gets his head taken off. Chronicle gonna find one back.
Not necessarily scale out main just yet. Timing not going to be there. Chronicle's got a second here.
Tuh gimana ceritanya tuh?
Got 2. There's no right to get 2 there. Little upgrade found. And India's got to be careful.
Oh, Dave lagi gacor sih.
Is still in play and the young gun, the new man to the stage. Now to be tested. Something in Divide, 2 of the monstrous players in the small glimpse of what we've seen from PRX thus far here in London. And Sayonara having to find them both. Not to be, Divide, safe pair of hands, and a second round.
4 kill lagi dong.
Of that disrespect showing already from PRX, happy to take the fight forwards. Chronicle finding 2 outrageous kills though. Seem to be very comfortable with this sort of matchup as well. We talk about the experience. There's not many players you put in the bucket of the level of experience versus a roster like PRX. He is certainly one of them.
Si Envy, sorry ya, yang kill 2 gue kira Dava itu. Sama soalnya ininya skinnya.
From the get-go. Something. Wind out the sails. Good trade there. Nice from Yampy, but the spacing is great from
Chill guys, spike drop. Jangan sendiri, please.
Prophet! Belter of a shot. This is just going to be a bloodbath, isn't it, man?
Spike drop, chill aja.
Space here. Spike not to hand though. Got to shut this down to prevent a bonus conversion. Is sloppy. It's a 1-for-1.
1v1.
Now 62 HP. Envy way healthier.
He's ready for the first couple of seconds, but just turns back in time.
It's okay, NT.
Yeah, he is, and you need him to be. You need your Durkas, you need your Chronicles, your big boys to be able to step up to this, because it is going to be a bit of a welcome to the bright lights moment for the others, because everyone is hitting today. Envy's firing, Devi's there. You only have to look back at the previous game from something and see what a monster he is. It's a scary, scary roster. Again,
certainly some of the
flicknya sih.
Again, PRX just happy to brawl out the early round. Not necessarily here though.
Itu kayak coachnya Fnatic ya.
Chance here for Vitality to set something in motion. He actually takes a tag here off the drone, forced back.
Udah Fai sendiri di side.
And prevented from really pushing any further forward. Device still here, but does duck away.
Ini mau picknya.
the approach towards A though. They've got plenty of bodies on the side. They haven't really tested much beyond that. And again, it has been Chronicle being the one to swing things over. But Envy again looking sharp. Great control from Chronicle, and a pause they haven't actually planted just yet. They've kind of taken their time here.
Yeah, concerning, actually, that timing potentially passing them. Yampi trying to bait something out here, a push.
Yeah, they're close.
They might just go for it.
Yeah, they baited it out, but here it comes, and they're losing! Vitality thought they may have had the upper hand.
Chill, bareng.
Jing is still
Spec
on
no
just
drop.
that pistol, but there's plenty on the ground now.
J.
He's got the upgrade.
Apa dia ambil senjata anjing?
Chronicle to help out here, but PRX have taken back this side.
Ini pasti di walking-nya nih.
Spike there, and he overpeaks there.
Nice.
It's not really an overpeak with PRX. They're happy to show off that capability and talent.
30 seconds
But
left.
Profik, I was going to say, had gotten out, maybe unnoted, now certainly considered sharp on the first.
Enable
Needs
sih.
2 more. Not gonna get 2 more. Jing closing
JJ
down the
dengan
account.
jongkok
PRX
gaming ya.
on a lighter purchase, willing to fight for the space.
Brute forcing off these 2 pistols. There's not even to play in the rifle. I mean, it's Jing to find one there with a pistol behind that. Beautiful stuff.
Nice, Jing.
Actually, I mean, a couple of these situations, we'll see Vitality maybe shy away. Wait things out. Be a little more equipped to grip.
JJ tuh introvert tapi kalau udah mode gaming tuh deh cerewet lah, itu yang gue suka lah, improve-nya dia tuh. Apa ya kalau di development karakter gitu, kayak di story gitu kan, di cinema. Dia tuh development karakternya tuh yang dari introvert perlahan-lahan tuh mulai kekikis dikit jadi mulai pede gitu. Sampai yang kayak kemarin berdiri-diri kan itu development karakternya dia udah kayak pede gitu, udah ngerti kayak oh dunia gue tuh harus kayak gini gitu. Dunia gaming bukan cuma jago gaming doang ya kan.
Easy stuff. Gonna get a plant. That's in. Small silver lining. Any more would be surprising. Something in MV looking likely. This is clean work. PRX not looking fussed or
masalahnya PRX bridge-nya juga sakit sih. Cuman yang kadang enak-enakan juga. Cuma menurut gue bridge-nya PRX nih lumayan lah. Apa ini? Kenapa nih? Ini. Pause ya? Oh astaga, salah recon dah. Gila, lagi bete batu. Lengket banget tuh. Dia potong rambutnya demi Derke. Yeah, ada 2 botak di Vitality.
Oh, you're peeking solo. There's nobody to trade off that. PRX love that. But we'll send somebody forward. We'll solo swing something.
Kasihan tadi tidak berdiri ya. Jumpy ini nih. Ini dikasih silent treatment aja. Langsung diam adik.
Vitality's coaching staff. And I think this is what I was kind of alluding to at the start of this game as well. It's very different facing PRX in these environments and kind of coming into this. It's going to be hard work for Yampi. It's going to be hard work for the coaching staff. I don't think many teams globally and historically have always had PRX's number. It's, you know, a couple of teams have figured it out once in a while.
I mean, you can count on one hand the number of times
Ronde kelima udah make.
Yeah, pretty confident going into this series.
Yeah, we got
IGL-nya Jumpy ya.
Easier said than done. So it is going to be a tough test, and it's not just on the server. Obviously, the visual element is that these guys hit like a truck.
Jumpy waktu di Liquid sih jago sih.
But it's the prep behind it. It's can
cuman
you
juga
dismantle that? Can you disrupt
ya?
it?
Tidak konsisten juga gue nggak bisa bilang karena dia juga jago. Setahu gue.
Maybe anticipating a set piece here.
It could be, and into this round with Vitality, we are going to have a listen in to see how things are developing on their side and see how Yampi's handling it. So let's actually check in with that right about now.
Astaga.
I think we know life comms are up.
Bertadi dong, cam gue mati, tolol anjing. Sorry guys. Bangsatannya banget lah, tiba-tiba kayak gitu, anjing.
And can you see on double door?
I'm ready. I smoke.
Wait, I'm anti.
Guys, tidak gitu dah.
Yeah,
coba ya.
Yeah, we will clear it.
Bentar lagi kan, nyet emang.
Pop up, David.
Nothing.
Let's go. I'm with you, Danger. 3, 2, 1.
I'm running from there.
Boss mid clear.
Top mid peeking. And Omen, play trap.
Oh, the confidence on Divide to repeat that, and then the push out as well. Doubling down, it's not just a solo endeavor. You can see where Jing is willing to push further forward. He could slice behind them and saying behind them, something is hunting them down. Push through from A main, strangling them. This is just complete and utter destruction. Durka has no safety. He does not know where he can step, where he can walk. Something spots him. This is a vintage battle, and something has his number.
Durka is just a split second off that glance into spawn to catch this. But even then, I mean, PRX just running rings around the other backline of Vitality here as they're trying to set up desperately. They didn't even get to a point where they can really put a plan into place to invest something in terms of this ult cycle. It's Envy and the Hunter's Fury applying so much pressure. Device sitting at 10 and 2 right now.
It's a brutal display so far, and looking at the tempo of this, I don't think it's going to stop. You have to somewhat quell that aggression from PRX.
That was the one that Vitality slowed down. You want it to be a little more methodical.
I love that kind of re-hit, though, almost. That kind of re-aggress from PRX. Now they're going to just actually do it themselves. Chronicle overwhelmed. Jing's got mid. Envy does get taken down, so there could be an issue here, but Devi holding the corner well. Jing in support. This is all going their way. It looks too easy. Sayonara and Profek completely out of sorts here. Going to try and get a plant. You're hoping for miracles now.
Good consider the pit here. I mean,
nice
skill from Sayonara over the top.
They need a round hit. And this is the younger guns here. Sayonara's fallen. It is all on Profek. A 1v3 against this squad would be something to remember, but they want this one back. They want that board kept clean. And I think Forsaken's got the angle. Oh, he's actually fallen with the trade. Instantaneous. It looks so simple with these guys. And something I'm going to start looking at as well for Vitality is, honestly, Durka here. Again, roll your minds back historically, previous teams and previous performances, saying, and quote, lost my confidence. They've been pushing everything and hitting everything. And that still holds true. This guy has had his work cut out and had to deal with this roster time and time again. And he's just not landing today.
Yeah.
One enemy remaining.
This gamble in mid is insane, by the way. So when the dart gets sent down, somebody shoots it, cool, full send. That's the green light that PRX need to just execute onto the back line. Again, there's no contingency here to really bail Chronicle out. PRX just holding no punches whatsoever. He's opening 7 rounds. Durka looking to pick the pace up a little bit, catches Jing off guard, but Forsaken on the other side, that will go forwards.
Tell me there's ever an upswing for Vitality, because it's instantly backed by PRX. They are so good at always evening things up and then taking the lead. Something in full control until beheaded. Profek trying to keep the boys in this one. But PRX are on the move already. And you know they're confident, you know they'll swing it, you know they'll take a fight. Durka gonna take their life though. Follow-up bound! Maybe spoken into existence, but Envy in a 1v2. And they're relatively split, but in complementary positions. So Envy has to try and divide and conquer. Planted. He's managed to find...
Oh my God, he's here so early.
He is, and he's completely unnoted. Profek. He's gone down, and now the 1v1 Sayonara. Barely stepping on a stage like this. Welcome to the big stages. This is PRX's home.
Just catching Sayonara again, just...
They're so good, man.
So confident to hold this peak. It's heartbreaking to see some of these situations. Again, timeout called. I think Pal's probably hearing things that are out of sorts and wants to check in once more. 7-1 the scoreline.
This is the big leagues, though, isn't it, really? Because, like, look, and I think we were kind of talking about this as it is another timeout for Vitality. We've seen them throughout this so far, DRG, FUT, and Team Heretics, and they look pretty good. They look very good, actually, even compared to regional form. I think all of us were like, okay, they've made a step forward. This is the first big boy they're facing, though.
Yeah, like I said, there's always a different test as well. It's not like a, hey, how well vetted are you versus international teams. You always put PRX outside of that bracket, right? It's, again, you can go and prepare for, what do? Watch the last VODs, and
Hope you got him.
Yeah, exactly. You have to have such faith in your ability to execute, and you just don't get the opportunities to do so. You can see here, removing Chronicle within the first 15 seconds on the back of a dart being shot. They are willing to just coin flip so many situations, and they're so talented that they're not 50-50 coin flips.
They are not 50-50.
It's not a roll of the dice.
It really isn't. Because you can't say that by this point, right? It's like we've seen this consistently now. It's 70-30.
Yeah, there are teams every so often, it's just like, yeah, you know, things have aligned for them. There's a good meta for them, but this approach, their ability to just embrace the chaos is, I mean, it's stood the test of time.
It has. It truly, truly has. And it's something that I think has won hearts and minds watching this team. The faith behind each of them to stand shoulder to shoulder, and the purchase, obviously perfect with PRX. They're happy where they stand. On the other side, they're trying to scrape together a couple of Guardians, but the tempo's not really relenting. Forsaken, waiting, gets outdone. Instant trade, I tell you. Count the seconds between the kills. It is all PRX. Every single time. As Vitality are being made to look amateur today with only one round.
Spam catch onto Divide there, force him a little deeper, but Jing still very healthy here. Something now picking up the angle towards the spike being noted earlier as well. So Profek has to be so careful. Again, that paranoia building of somebody else drifting outside of B will slow things down, but plenty of time left on the clock. And Sayonara just haven't been able to get anything done here.
Nothing of real value either. It's been kept behind utility cycling. And then you've got to take on arguably some of the nuttiest aimers on the other side as well. Jing has no reason to really fall off this. Still very safe.
30 seconds.
And very confident. It's sky high, it always is. Sayonara is at least going to get something back, but it is a 3v2 still. Numbers sit with PRX. The site now getting a slight bit of pressure, but that shock dart's dangerous. Chip damage done, and Chronicle feeling a little bit of that. Devi goes looking, loses his life. 10 seconds, so they're running low on time, and they've got no one left to take the fight. 8-1. This is dominance from PRX.
Absolutely brutal. Vitality just can't get themselves a solid grasp on some of these mid rounds.
30 seconds left.
And again, PRX just disrespecting it. I mean, Devi even here, 9 HP, walking front side, just to try and challenge. Sitting at 14-4 right now.
Oh, he's having a game.
Yeah, running away with this half.
I still think Devi is such a big stage player, and I wouldn't even, seeing the way Vitality are playing, I don't know if I'll put him in it, but he is up to challenge, man. And every time you try and turn up the tempo, every time you try and maybe take a pause for, it doesn't matter how you approach the game, they're already pushing everywhere! Something making it hurt. Profek wants to punish, and he's going to catch Forsaken in the heels. At least can answer back, and no instant trade, but Envy is still on this angle.
Flash out here could be everything.
It's big, and it's got what they needed. Okay, that's a recoverable weapon. Step by step, making an account at least in this round. Jing.
See information. No way he's walking this, man. I mean, that's what I mean. Thank God Dirk is actually holding that.
It's a lesson I feel that you have to learn in the server. Again, I know we talk about it, but still. Into the side we go. This is looking like the most likely round, but look who's still alive. The two X-Factor players for me who have been outstanding. Ones that command attention, and for all the right reasons. Devi and something.
Spike planted.
Devi on site.
Sayonara all the way behind this as well.
Trying to clear as they go.
Here.
Sayonara should be the full stop to the round if it gets that dangerous. Yampi's done well to isolate one, and Vitality harness some of the aggression. It took a MasterCard Thrifty to flip it and get a second.
Maintaining 4 alive here as well. It's a great catch. Said from Durka, and again, nice little tech there to protect the knife going in. Like this here is just that's outrageous from Jing.
Yeah.
But it's only a second. That's how hard they have to work for one.
And again, I feel like you can limit test when you're sitting at, what was it, 8-1 prior to that round? Why wouldn't you? Go for it. You could always simmer it down a little bit and try to imply the same sort of approach here. Toying with this same utility and knife. It's a lovely idea. It's only been in the server, but still, it's now called in the action. Something on patrol. Durka already up middle, though, and Forsaken probably aware of this. Oh, that's a shot from Durka. Starting to figure things out a little.
I mean, yeah, getting absolutely spanked in the first few rounds, but now actually on the brink of breaking even, but something. Patience pays off for him. Chronicle will fall now. Durka, another kill.
Oh, it's pretty stuff happening here. Seeing the best of them, but can they clear Devi? He doesn't know how close he was.
The bait is beautiful. The steps away here.
But Envy still caught one back, and they're going to note something. So they know the last two players up against the three here. Spike is on site. Oh my word, something is going. He is getting closer. He's feeling this one. Oh no, you can't miss those shots. He gets it back in control eventually, but takes a lot of damage for it, and something left in a 1v3. HP is not perfect. Takes down one, two more targets in towards sight, and Durka's had around.
Just about now breaks even, goes positive after that start to the half. Durka delivering some rounds here for Vitality.
He's been digging these players out of tough angles.
Comes to Jing, is fantastic. This bait as well out of the pit. Fantastic stuff. Only missing PRX ultimate here. Vitality very well situated for this round 12.
Come into the unknown.
The judge, no shield for Devi. Hunter's Fury and a TP here for Jing. And something on the prowl once more. Quick rotation in effect here on the back of the drone. I mean, A site wide open right now. Vitality have a window of opportunity.
Yeah, Jing, I guess towards double doors, and you got Forsaken nearby. That judge, I don't want to say it's going to be tougher for him, but it
is Envy out of range?
Tricky.
Just about now.
Yeah, there we go. So going to hear that to deny the attempt. And actually finds a player. PRX fall, and that's a problem. Now down to 4 and barely even seen a pixel. So Durka once again required. Spots a player moving up, but Forsaken quick on his feet, making just pacey moves. He's already on site here. Forsaken looking to clear. It's Chronicle to catch something. Yampy's fallen. PRX back on the site now, looking dominant. And they want more. Durka, the one to try and stand the ground. He's got to go wild, but he can't do it alone. Chronicle so far away. This might be too little too late. I don't think he can. Can he see any part of this? I don't think he can stop the inevitable. PRX on 9. This is dominance, Mike. This is just an outclass.
And again, wide open sights contested by the Hunter's Fury, but the plant isn't good for Chronicle to play this late. He needs to make moves whilst all of this is happening. 9-3, a dominant display though from PRX. Durka starting to get fired up.
And they need it. They need every single player on because PRX is looking lethal today. 9-3, a solid half. And you can see it, man. Like, you still don't want to let Vitality wake up. However, Frankie is going to be standing by and hanging out with some of the watch partiers. So she is going to be handing over to kind of chatting away with them up in the booth with one of the co-streamers, Temet.
I've taken over Temet's stream, everyone, because Temet, you've been a very naughty boy. A couple of days ago, you baited the entire Valorant community. You said you were done playing Neon, but you're not, are you?
I'm not done.
No, so why did you tease us all?
I just wanted to see how people would react and if they actually believed me.
I was horrified, but 10 seconds into the video, I realized you'd lied to me, and I was even more horrified. I need to ask you, though, who is the best player of Neon in the world right now?
It's Forsaken for sure.
It's Forsaken, not you.
No, Forsaken.
It's Forsaken. And tell me about your love for PRX.
Yeah, so I've been a fan for PRX over a year now. I've traveled all over. I went to Korea and watched them. I saw them in Japan, and now I'm here in London.
And what was it about PRX that made you fall in love with them?
Just the W gaming. I like running it down. That's my play style, so W gaming.
Have you ever thought about maybe trying to be a pro Neon player yourself?
Maybe a little bit. Maybe next year when the circuit opens up more, I could probably have some fun with it. Try it out.
And you've actually been in Europe for a couple of weeks now, testing out the European servers. So which is better, North America or London?
Yeah, definitely. I think EU server is definitely better and a lot harder than NA ranked.
Okay, finally, before I let you get back to your stream, I just want to ask, would you ever cheat on Neon?
Never. I'm loyal. I'm loyal to Neon.
I'm going to corrupt him. Let's head back to the game.
Well, a little bit of corruption up at the desk. shocking scenes.
Doesn't take long playing London servers to get corrupted,
No,
to be
true.
fair.
Why don't you try and go to Paris?
It's a massive... Yeah, Frankfurt.
9-3 though, PRX put it on a show, man. I think this is just one of those things you get to pretty much learn on the fly,
yeah,
right?
and it's like one of those, it's almost like you almost revert to damage control. It's like, don't let them style on us, man. Like, that's the worst thing. Here we're starting on Vitality's pick, so that discussion semi out the window already, but...
Pretty much. Well, coming into this, though, we are going to have a quick listen-in straight away with the PRX side during this pistol to see how they handle what Vitality are going to be doing, because Durka is going walkabouts. Defy on the case, very much steadfast in approach, but it's pacey here from PRX. So let's tune in to see how this sight hit goes.
I'm flashing right. Flashing right. I'm with you. Nice. Nice. Jump from this.
Spike down.
Nice.
One enemy remaining.
Can be anywhere. I'm flinching for you. Hey, this one.
Last player.
Sound. He's sheriff, okay?
Spike planted.
He's picked the right spot. Oh, what a shot from something! Handing out headshots for free. It's double digits instantly for PRX.
Could be the beginning of the end here for Vitality. I mean, I'm going to see if anybody considers anything to follow up here in round 2. And the trays just come through so quickly for PRX here. Divide finding 2 crucial kills in transition as well. Unfortunately, something just has so much time and space. And I mean, he's lethal here in London as well.
He's absolutely on. Vitality not investing into this one. Only one upgraded pistol, and that's about it. And a stack to try and bank your hopes to. And if you know PRX, I don't think they really care that much if there's a stack there. That's just actually more targets and more opportunities.
They just see old orbs.
Literally, that's foul to put it that way, but it actually seems a little bit accurate after this. So simply clearing up as Vitality gonna start feeling the reality of facing this side. It's something. Has a look, man. He's still going. He's not going to back away. Double dips and has a go at it and doesn't get it. The Jing does.
How has Durka got that kill? Somehow. But it is 11 on the board here for PRX. Vitality, I mean, everything rides on this first buy round. They don't have the early progress or enough kills going on. To the bank on an ult to follow either. It needs to be clean. Chronicles coming into this without a shield.
One enemy remaining.
Astaga.
Do or die
Streaming yang buruk anjing dah. Jadi dari tadi nggak ada suara. Bagus.
So over towards top mid here, might look to get a little aggressive. Spotted out here, kept in check by Forsaken. Oh, going forward, so they want to challenge this.
I mean, I guess you have to back yourself in some of it, but PRX have been sending them back to spawn every single time. The ball. Let's see how the coin lands.
Anjing dari tadi nggak ada suara, coy.
The damage already done, though.
Yeah, I'm a bit concerned at Durka
Fuck, man.
Already. There's the next piece of contact swing. Great read on position, but great trade. Yampi
Kan
on
rezeki,
the
guys.
counter swing. He can't handle it on the stun. Forsaken gives him a way out and gets the spike back in hand.
Meanwhile, Divide.
Oh no.
Right behind Profek here.
Oh, dearie me. Look at the timing on this one. Divide gets to be the bouncer of the A site. And he's got to be. Forsaken is low enough that it could be an issue.
Could just double wrap into spawn. In Forsaken, 14 HP, they've got to consider where the other unknown is, which is Chronicle.
Luckily, no Omen TPs to be concerned about at this point.
Spike planted.
The plant is in.
Here.
And everything becomes an issue. There's no ease to this. First player spotted, they're going to note Divide, but they still don't quite know where Forsaken waits. So Divide prepares himself, holds the angle, and takes down Profek. He knows where Chronicle was, and he is absolutely on the money
Gila
today.
sih.
Just sayonara left.
Oh, uncle. What the heck is that, uncle? Anjay.
He is just magical to watch. 21-8 here, the opening map of this series. Couple of bailouts, but a couple of ways. He doesn't care about who he's facing off against.
Bete tuh.
Making it look like amateurs. Map point already here. And no ultimate, I mean, Dirk are the closest two away to the Blade Storm, but nothing to really rely on behind this. Might just look to overwhelm the A site here.
Yeah, they're going. I don't think they're going to be stopping for much now. They don't care, they're noted. Pausing for just a moment, but the ball goes in on the site.
Agent yang ini kan agresif kan.
And Yampi on the verge of something. Oh, it's only
untung
one.
di cover.
You thought he'd get more, but Envy again, great positioning. And it's just everything. Everything goes right as PRX just look at this.
Gila. Langsung di M cepat tadi ya, tapi streaming gua anjing emang. Bukan rezeki bangsat.
Insane performance here. Vitality left scratching their heads. 13-3 here on Breeze. Do not go anywhere. We will be back with Split right after this.
Kita lihat glaze-nya Uncle.
Sorry bang, sorry I speaking. Bro, this my ace, bro. Alright, let's go, boys. Davai.
Harusnya lucu nih.
I don't know.
Mereka adu ini lagi ya. Taruhan lagi ya. Bagaimana dah? Mana?
Yo, Sam, are you in the chat? Did you order food or nah? Like low key, like hopefully you don't forget. If you don't have any ideas, maybe you can go to City Barbecue and get a bunch of pork belly burnt ends with some coleslaw on the side, some cornbread and some corn pudding. Would be awesome. Did you actually, Mobin? I'm out of save. Thank you for the Prime Gaming, bro.
This guy's gonna eat the whole fucking store. Yo, what the fuck kind of order was that? Oh my goodness me.
Laptop baru ya?
Holy shit. Should we look at the stats? We might as well, right?
We
may as well just refresh that real quick and just see where we're at. David's 21-8, MVP of the game for sure, without a doubt. Yeah, really nobody with bad performances, honestly. Yinsu? Why do you guys want me to check Yinsu?
Like, oh, I'm like, this must have been how Jimmy Marv felt when NRG lost.
Fuck off.
Oh.
Yeah, dia BA ini ya, streamernya Vitality.
Oh my god, I can't stay in Yinsu's chat too long. Those mods are actual terrorists. Holy shit, David. Good shit, man. Keep it up though, yeah? Like, this is not over by any means. Split can go either way. We know they can play Split. They're pretty decent at it. Jarso, thank you for the 6 gifted. Do not gift the next number. Do not gift the next number. I will not be thanking you for it. I mean, the numbers speak for themselves. I mean, the numbers just speak for themselves. They simply do. The numbers simply speak for
themselves. Tapi Fines nih emang cocok ya jadi streamer.
Did I say more?
Dia pintar public speaking, terus juga drama-dramanya ada, pintar dia. Tahu dia. Dia terpilih sih. Baru
He's the best in the world. I've been telling you guys this for a year and a half. I think 2 years I've been telling you guys David's the best in the world. And every time they're like, no, this guy's always a random dude you guys put ahead of David. And David always places higher than them. Always has more impact. He's not even an op merchant. He doesn't even need to opt to do it. Do you understand that? Oh my god. What am I missing?
Look at the odds. 6 to 1 odds, yeah. At 6 to 1 odds. At 6 to 1 odds. I put 5k on, I get 30k. That means I get 70k. 70k win, chat. 70k win. That's a 70k win, chat. That's a 70k win in total. Wow. This could be him. Like, chat, like listen.
Oh, so he's putting more money on?
And there's losers, chat. The people who win, chat, they act on impulse. The people who win, chat.
Fines nih kayak tetan anjing. Lihat tapnya di atas. Rame bener dah.
No, but like I'm going in live. Ryan, you bet and play? Ryan, really?
Listen, Ryan, look at this. Look at El Gamblos.
Be honest, chat. Be honest with me.
El Gamblos.
Go low if you're gonna bet.
Listen, bro.
Go low. 5k.
As a friend, I'm telling you, it's over.
Okay, chat, give me a number. Chat, give me a number.
Just stop.
Listen, bro, as a friend, I am telling you, it's over. Just stop. Right. Ryan, you tell this guy, bro. If it wins, John, 70k, bro. That's generational. That's like, it's a 5.8. I'm betting. I don't give a fuck, Ryan. Oh, you tempted me, Ryan. You actually tempted me, bro. Oh my god, bro. This ain't no pussy. Okay, how about we see how Pistol goes, yeah? Okay, listen, if Pistol wins, yeah,
oh my, what the fuck? Yo. Oh my god.
Here with PRX's Alex, Coach Alex.
This guy's glitching out.
With Devi, and how did you guys manage to make everything go your way?
Actually, this is one of the first times he's ever done like all the NT himself. I mean, he put me and Ash out of a business because of a job, because yeah, he did everything. You can see that he knew exactly what was going on, so it was quite incredible.
Jadi streaming ini adalah streaming nonton Fines, guys.
Big smile.
Wipe that smile off your face, Alex. It's not over.
Love to see Coach Alex smiling. If you're the opponent, you don't want to see that. That much is for certain there. But PRX, oh boy, managed to pick up a massive win. And he also had some great.
That's concerning, not gonna lie. No, that's just how he talks. Gerbungo, thank you for the
table here. I mean, thank you for the gifts. You're familiar with him, with your experience.
Thank you. Gerbungo, thank you. I appreciate you, man. We all appreciate you. Thank you.
My guy just took.
You're a good ass dude.
Okay.
In the first match where he was like, he had like one death the entire time. He is just delivering and delivering. I think he's just a phenomenal anchor player, but he knows when to big tigers, so to speak. He knows when to make those big plays.
Yeah, tontonan gue itu apa? Nih. Gue suka nonton kayak gini-gini ya. Sebenernya kayak sambil gue belajar gitu. Padahal gue udah tahu, cuman kayak suka aja gitu. Kayak color gradingnya dia tuh kayak cinema gitu. Padahal biasa aja mah.
I just finished season 2 on my channel. With season 2, I felt like I really tried to focus on more intentional filmmaking, which pushed me in ways that I have not done before. Definitely, there's always something to learn, for sure. And a comment that I got a lot was cinematic or something like that point, which is honestly one of the highest compliments I've thank you. So
it felt, you know, we make the jokes. They always talk about the train never stopping, but like it is a thing that they do live up to, man. It's crazy.
For sure. I mean, this game started when in the pistol, the bonus, and rolling away after that. But what was really good was how proactive they were once they got the something off online. He did a really good job of early rounds getting into proactive positions, like here in A main, and Mini, that freed up the rest of the team to be so active in the rest of the map, fighting Vitality pretty much wherever they wanted.
Yeah, absolutely. you get the strong side with what? It's a weak side technically, but strong side because it's something there with an operator. Or you want to running into one of these new strats they got. With trap plays every time. Omen on this map is a little bit uncommon, but the paranoia traps here are working beautifully for them.
Literally pick your poison situation.
Yeah, it's brutally the way. And this is really reminiscent of the map when they played against Lev as well, where it wasn't the op holding the extremities, it was fighting for space, leaving sentinel utility, and then setting up trap plays and proactive looks on the other side. They're very good at hiding that weak side and being extremely proactive on defense.
Mirip Chronicle versi cewek. New assistant coach Wendler this year. I think that he's adding some of that structure in. I wouldn't be surprised if some of those game plans are coming from him. Usually PRX likes to play very loose, but there's a little bit of structure in there that I saw.
All right, well, PRX, of course, should be feeling great after that win, but let's see what's going on the Vitality side of things as we have the coach standing by.
Tapi di London juga sih dia emang kayak orang Inggris.
Vitality's coach Pal, what did you guys learn about handling PRX? Because it seems like they were one step ahead of everybody.
Yeah, you got to have more fun than them, to be honest. No, I think they did very well with putting more guns in our face than we had in theirs. And at the end of the day, that can make it incredibly simple. So for us, it's just about looking to punish some of the aggression, not letting them just have a lot of space for free because they're brave enough to take it, and then just making sure that when we are taking those fights, we've got more bodies there than they do.
Well, it sounds like next map is going to be even more fun.
Honestly, I respect it because that has been
beneran loh namanya
for a hot minute. They go up there, they have fun, they do what they do, and they destroy you in the process. Vitality need to find that within them, but it's very hard maybe to do that when, you know, the other team's like just beating the crap out of you and then smiling the entire time. It's quite tilting.
Yeah, I think this is unprecedented PRX's form right now. I think this is the best form we've ever seen from a team coming into a tournament, and Vitality have never been punched in the face this hard. It's going to be down to the experience of the individuals and down to the mentality here to bounce back.
This is the battle of the new versus the old in terms of some of the best Jet players in the world. This is the first ever time that Durka and something have faced in a match in game one.
Lawan Jing nih harusnya inilah harus nunjukin kalau dia guna res lebih baik dari Jing. Saya adik Jing ini internasional pakai resnya udah gacor aja.
We were talking about how they love to fight extremities this time. Middle is somewhere where Vitality can explore. Go towards middle, do a 1-3-1, and then decide later on how you want to commit. PRX are just going to put 2 on one side, 3 on the other. They're going to be fine for A main, fine for B main.
Coach Powell had mentioned putting the guns in their face. How does Vitality achieve that goal, Mimi?
I think it has to come down to Sayonara and Durka and going for the proactive plays with them, being willing to get aggressive. But I also look at the weaker sides of Vitality's play, and that's towards Chronicle. You're mentioning this aggression on extremities. A lot of the time it's going to be Khan having to receive that. I wasn't super impressed with him in game one, but he's a big game player. He's normally excellent in these kind of positions, and I think that pressure will be squarely on him.
PRX biasa ini malah defendingnya ya emang udah bagus sih defendingnya PRX sekarang. Dulu tuh attackingnya doang yang kuat, sekarang mah defendingnya lumayan lah.
Can Vitality force the issue? Let's find out. Send it over to your casters.
Udah jam tidur coy.
And how are you meant to be confident coming into map 2 after that?
Yeah,
it's 13-3 on map 1 and it wasn't close.
I think for me as well, hearing Powell discuss it, I mean, one of the things I said ahead of that map one, the crucial member of Vitality here is Yampi, and his ability to call when PRX go aggressively. Yeah, cool, you can bank on gambling, right? Let's put 3 to greet some of the aggression, but I mean, you think back to some of the listenings during stage 1, it's like when Vitality looked the worst is when they were having to frantically discuss options, right? What was going on in the mid-round. So again, for me, sure, Sayonara and Durka, but Yampi has to coordinate it.
Profek. We'll be getting that game audio ready for you in a second. Profek doesn't know what's in front of him here, trying to set up the rest of the boys. Flash comes in, he turns, but he can't do anything about it. Jin comes flying out. They've set the bar of aggression high. Sayonara trying to help the rest of the team, but do they just scramble a rotation on this? Yampi's going for a plant, and he's so alone. He's got Kron watching the cross, but they don't believe that surely they haven't all walked B main.
Oh,
they certainly did.
Yeah.
Chill, tunggu.
Now a 2v4
Durkanya.
for Chronicle and Durka.
Sebanyak waktu, ya Chronicle timing, good job.
I just don't see them making mistakes of this caliber. But again, Durka trying to do something, but he can't even deny the defuse. Again, we've been here before. This is simple stuff for PRX. It's all too easy.
PRX menolak pistoran terus.
They walk in, they walk out, and they get the first.
Another situation where it's like you can't just sit back. Yes, it's 2v4, but
terus mana udah tidur Jay.
Isn't something that's even a shred of certainty in the post.
Tai lah, harusnya PRX di awal anjay.
Hyper aggressive here for the pistol, and Vitality made the right move. I mean, Mini talking about it on the desk, explore mid, sure, but you lose out like that on the extremity. Again, it's not a guarantee.
No, absolutely not. On Prophet,
saya kalau PRX main di awal nanti penontonnya dikit, guys. Harusnya hari ini banyak sih penontonnya. Cina juga gacor sih. Ya Allah. Udah setengah darah itu adik.
Get the orb here. Vitality don't shy away. Forsaken's only burnt the one smoke, so we can cycle through here now. And that smoke almost implies a little bit of exploration. Vitality probably going to sit here.
Jason nih orangnya nggak sabaran nih. Yang penting something dapat info aja. Ah, tahu nih. Gila EMEA guys, inilah wujud EMEA yang asli. Anjing. Lama bener dah monyet.
Highlighted or uncomplimented is that PRX aren't just the same old hold down WT. Look, we see it a lot, but it's refined now. It's refined chaos. They still have discipline. They have composure. They do outstay their welcome on that angle, though. Something is going to get traded on, and there is an upgrade in hand for Durka. Now, to do much more, it would be very surprising. The rotations are in.
It'll be down to one, though, just inside this. The flash out is perfect, though.
Chill, Shy. Nice, nempel aja di dinding.
Anything else done here?
Nice, distraction. Mau saving dia.
Head for the hills. Hide the weapon.
10 seconds. Find a weaker target. He still gets one on the way down. Fair enough. Not actually the worst outcome considering the round. 2-0. PRX once again not really looking phased yet. I just need Vitality to show me that they can at least control PRX.
Yeah, usually what we discuss is like, oh yeah, come back in round 3, but it's like you need like 4 or 5 rounds to start believing that, you know, there isn't just going to be statistically the 4 out of 5 success rate that PRX have of just
lihat banget aja dia apa namanya updraft terus buang senjata.
And for PRX, they don't have a massive purchase here. They're not going to overinvest. They don't feel like they need to.
Niat
aja. Sit where they stand. And
mana darahnya? Oh iya, dia kill juga sih tadi.
Vitality.
Sacela apa itu anjay?
Only a pistol. And the rotations are pretty far away. So unless he goes completely unchecked, there's the flash. So they'll know that he is close enough. It's only a pistol, please! Vitality, you can't fall short on that front because here comes the rest of PRX.
That's a spike!
Oh, God. What are you meant to do? They look petrified. Luckily enough, Profex got the spike and he's got it back down towards site, but that could have been a nightmare, and that's where it starts.
Oh, shit.
With the Sheriff in the back, Chronicles fallen, Profex sayonara. Gonna try and hold on to this Divide, though, the last standing player, the final boss, the man in full form.
Toxin screen down.
Looking towards site. You gotta be on your A game if you want to fight this man. Oh my God! Oh, Profek, you are a brave boy going for that.
Lah, ngasih damage lah.
They are gonna get away with it, but that's what it takes to even just get a bonus round.
Bonus round enak lah.
And Yampi caught completely off guard here. Chronicle, they're staring at ramp. Again, they're so proactive, and it's everywhere. It's everywhere across the map.
Ini loh, Jasonnya di sini mati nih.
Of safety. Something even a little tilted. He can't get the second kill here.
Yeah. And it didn't feel
something
like
typical yang greget-greget gitu ya.
Legitimately could have actually
nonton siapa ya?
For now, we go into the meter things, right? This is where we start really paying attention. Is there a reality that Vitality can push this one? PRX have already set the standard on map 1 being a 13-3. And now we wait. I'm still scared of Divide, even just with a shot.
Well, I mean, as well, and I'm just looking as well, something has an opportunity to punish 3 light shields, so...
Smoke-nya Jason diinin, dicek. Nice, itu aja Jing. Feeling ya, kenapa Jing ditaruh di mid? Biar dia tuh kalau planting tuh bisa di cancel gitu.
I guess like posted, and he's happily walking towards B main, getting the orb, kind of.
They are going to crunch on mid here.
Yeah, they absolutely are.
Aduh.
Durka waiting for it. They seem to wear. That's stunning. That's the Durka you need, because Jing was right on the verge of getting a third. For now it's a 3v2, but don't forget about Forsaken. He's been waiting the whole time, but they should have heard his presence here earlier. They should know that he's around, but it's one thing to know he's here. It's another to try and deal death towards him. And it's going to need, again, miracles from the two classic players. So the last player should be considered. There it is. Chronicle and Durka, the two who know what it's like to face these boys, managed to drag it across the line.
You get some ultimates in hand now on the back of that. This is beautiful from Durka.
If Divine had anything but a sheriff.
If there was anything but a sheriff there. Completely shut this down.
Dia mah masih kelihatan kan badannya. Jasonnya udah nggak kelihatan aja. Saving lagi hari-hari.
Both Jeweler stalls the TP here for Profek. MP and Chronicle missing theirs. It's Divine Jing to invest here. I mean, Jing does also have a showstopper.
Iya, EMEA, klasik EMEA Jing. Lihat nih, klasik EMEA nih. Santai. PRX juga udah yang main nahan-nahan aja, udah nggak usah aneh-aneh.
Really different. And a late re-clear in middle. Gonna dog through. Heavily favouring towards Melram, up towards Heaven. And the reaction coming in. Chronicle's now got to be on red alert, got to be on guard. Does get a challenge. And, ooh, I thought it could have been another swing. Yeah, and I mean, they were considering it too, but they are coming back this way. Forsaken with a deep clear over towards B main. He's getting a lot of value, even though he's not necessarily getting kills here. Masses of information allowing this three-play stack to hold position. There's the shot. Durka's dead.
Can go crazy here.
Oh my god, it actually might. Mine at Jing. Right place, potentially. Right time as well. Waiting for this one. To go for this. Right about now. Doesn't even go for it in the end. Vitality. Given access towards Heaven, leaving just 2 on the site, and with 30 seconds to Vitality continue forward. Do they want to try and face these sheriffs? Maybe they do. Get a little bit dangerous here. Still a lot of respect shown, but you've got to be careful to not leave it too late. 20 seconds. There's not much room for error, and something still standing with 2 kills, trying to get his way out of dodge. He can't escape it. So the plant should be coming up, and Forsaken with the sheriff has to find 3.
10 seconds left.
They should be in good post plants. He's got an upgrade. Can he find a way to clear at least one of these players quickly? Don't know if he can.
I think he'll get a chance to here. Profek's not holding actively, just shouldering.
Okay, so they know his position. Sayonara, what are we doing here? Out in the middle of the open, did you forget who you're facing? Chronicle again, closing out these rounds. A couple of very safe plays from these guys that are keeping this one in check.
The only thing that gives you paranoia there is the clock. Again, they don't have the confirmation on something. Luckily, Profek still sends a paranoia in. I'm not sure if maybe somebody had caught a glimpse.
Down A.
But again, it's Envy just a puff of the chest here to almost play him in. Come out of that with ton of ultimates, an operator in hand for something.
And I feel more importantly, in this timeout, it is a PRX called timeout. It at least feels like you're doing something right. And Vitality can check into it.
Yeah, in terms of the mental game, it's like, hey guys, yeah, we made them sweat a little bit.
Jampi 1-5 anjay, di carry kan.
Right? Because after, as I said, map 1 and the run up to this point, their form has been sky high. I can't not sing their praises, but it just feels like they haven't really had a challenge here. If I'm completely honest with you, it's been quite simple for them. So at this point, because what was it, against Lev was 13-1 at one point? And there was a 13-10 in there. There was a 13-10, so credit to Lev for that. But still, this is the level of dominance they're bringing. This is an incredibly high level. So for Vitality to push a bit, this is a good indicator. Now we know the guard coaching staff, though, for PRX is solid. They can come up with options, they can come up with plans, and they have plenty of ults to play with, and they have a good buy coming into this round.
So on the other side of things, we still have the ults we discussed previously for Vitality. And Chronicle missing 1 Yampi alongside that. It's a very good position to be in here for Vitality. PRX have so many ults to invest here.
I mean, this would be a huge...
Right over the top here, turn the pace and will catch something.
That's an explosive start, but Device standing guard. He can't pivot, what a shot!
Terus dibalas juga kan.
They're heading both as they desperately try and dive through those vents. The spike left pretty far away. That's a long way back for Kron, who's on the op now. Picking that one up. They've got safety in A, but I'm pretty sure PRX will test this. Yeah, look at Envy. Excellent read already. And Kron's cut off. He can't make it there in time now. And Jing. Oh, it's a miss and it's a death. That's a spike. They couldn't get there in time.
Dia tahu spike-nya dia siapa.
Oh, this is a fumble and a half, but a key round for PRX. Profect, there's nothing to be said here. Instant reaction from PRX.
I mean, Sayonara not spoiled by the Seekers there.
Pakai OP sih orang lagi terbang kayak gitu sih. Beruntung aja sih kalau kena sih.
Position to swing out of this smoke. But it's, I mean, a turn of pace here that completely catches them off guard. But Envy,
that adjustment.
And Chronicle's so close to landing it as well. But this is the thing, the pace at which PRX can respond. It's just overwhelming.
Keren banget tuh. Ball from
yeah, it is going to be a tech, probably because of what we were discussing. Maybe something happening there. Just going to obviously let the...
I mean, they look perfect as well. I mean, I didn't catch it exactly, but the Seekers went into the smoke, and I don't think noted him on Heaven, or somebody else shot another one. He was in a massive position here with the showstopper.
It's true. I guess it's I don't envy League Ops and the admins in this one, or the refs really, because again, it feels like Envy's impact was probably enough to swing the round, but probably is it good enough? You know, which way do we call the ruling on that? Again, not my job, thankfully. But a great reaction from PRX overall. I like what we were seeing there. Beyond that, though, does it feel that Vitality released on the pulse?
IT yang kerja di belakangnya keren sih.
Again, it's the right decision, right? Typically coming out of a timeout, it's like, oh, we anticipate a little bit of aggression. Dirk could just go in forward here.
What a transition, bro.
Right? The fact
What
that
the heck is that?
To make a play like that.
What a transition.
Again, you find the opening win, and then for Envy to find two off the ropes is just...
keren banget sih transisinya sih.
It really does, and then it's really hard to get back.
There's a number of instances you can get into, that situation and then say, cool.
Is it
really sustainable? It never is versus PRX.
No, and again, they're one of the teams that, no matter the odds, they command our attention, sort of things. Again, in previous events, we've always said, never tell me the odds with these boys, because they can seem to go outside of that possibility, and I think you can see there is a little bit of work happening with Sayonara. So I think it was what we were discussing. So once we get an update, obviously we'll let you guys at home know. Thank you for your patience alongside us. And for PRX, is there any concerns here in your mind? Because I think to me, the lens, and again, forgive me for those at home potentially if they're getting a little frustrated, because it is being, at least in my mind, looked under the lens of, has Vitality even got what it takes to challenge PRX? So I know there's a lot of talk about PRX being these underdogs and, you know, the
I mean, I come back to the same discussion, which is PRX is just always a different test, and it's form dependent, but I think many even said this is like the best they've probably looked, which is just another wild statement to make about a team like PRX. So this actually takes nothing away from Vitality in my eyes. It's tough. I mean, call a spade a spade. Hal was very open and honest. It's like, yeah, I mean, they battered us. Yeah. They just had more people in the right place, and they won 90% of their gunfights. And honestly, like I said, you can go back and watch as many VODs as you like, and you can cook up certain strats and set pieces. But set pieces do not work against PRX when they just want to throw 4 out B main.
Yeah, like, has that given you any look? Now, just while we take a second here, the admins are reviewing the round. Just pause for a moment. Mike, is there any other team? We're talking bigger picture now, because we are obviously in a tech pause. From what you've seen so far, is anyone in the same class as PRX?
No.
I'm with you.
It's as simple as that. No.
Because I think we've always had a bit of like a 2-horse race-ish. But
I haven't seen it here in London yet.
You and me both. I thought EDG could have been in that conversation and maybe leaning that way a little, but PRX just pound for pound right now are scary. They are hitting their stride. So, as said, while the admins are reviewing this, we are actually going to hear what Envy had to say about his Masters London debut in this HyperX player moment.
Hello, I'm Invi from PRX. So we went against Leviathan. I think the match went very well for us. I thought it would have been closer because they started off really hot in the Swiss stage. We managed to play like ourselves and how we usually play. I think Leviathan is a very good team. I feel like they're just lacking a lot of experience compared to PRX.
Blinded up the Paranoia going through. Hunter's Fury out, however, gets 2 tags. Both duelists.
Guys, ini satu nggak main sih.
Holding the door. Finds himself a third, and Spec seems just gonna be spammed down through the smoke.
Bosen sih sampai gitu banget.
Felt honestly incredible to be back on the master stage. I mean, seeing all the fans in the crowd cheering for us every time we win, every time we do something amazing, it just gives us motivation to win the match. To all the fans around the world and to all the fans that came to support us in London, I hope you guys keep supporting us no matter what the results are, because we're gonna keep trying our best and we're gonna hopefully win this trophy.
Amen.
I've obviously been scrolling a little bit while we wait for this to be sorted out.
Kayaknya lama nih.
I've been, you know, having a little look at Reddit on the socials. Can't help myself.
Kayaknya lama nih.
And I was kind of thinking of like MVP form. Do you think
kalau kayak gini nih, gue kayak berdiri deh.
Right now is hitting MVP level form.
Yeah, I think he has a number of events. I mean,
enak badan gitu kan.
I'm pretty confident saying I'm usually voting Dubai.
Same.
I think he's just one of those players that.
Ada yang nonton di atas ya? Tuh, ada yang nonton di atas.
Massively.
I think you think back to kind of his life cycle through some of the comp changes they've had, and yeah, some of them haven't looked great. But I mean, you think back to some of the Sky games way back. Again, it's just always difficult to really shine on that role when
absolutely.
You have the other members here, but I think Dubai is just always one of those players. He's just, you can depend on him time and time again. I think in some of the peaks that we've seen from PRX, he's been the hot prospect, to be honest. Which isn't the one you go to when you look at these. No. I mean, even recency, right? You look at how solid Envy's been. And certainly you think back to the previous event, I mean, just an absolutely sensational player, which...
Envy ini kalau kurus ganteng guys, sumpah deh. Gue kalau lihat ya, kayak dulu dia kurus deh. Waktu di Secret.
They've had some roster changes here and there, but you could argue
sekarang ya naik
been
lah.
around for some time now, right? There's been that established core to them.
Iya, gue kayak pernah lihat dia kurus deh.
So wildly impressive to see them maintain through various meta changes. We've seen so many other teams have these high highs and then just completely fall off the face of the earth.
Ada
Their capability maybe through their players and their versatility that they can have various MVPs has
main tuh
so much of that.
pada dilepas, pada dipakai semua gitu perhiasannya. Apa gua tuh nggak bisa guys. Gua main tuh tangan tuh harus polong mas. Gak ada apa-apa.
Yampy's best international performance was actually eliminating PRX 2-1.
Really?
Yeah, he was on the chamber, and it was like a bonkers performance.
Okay.
Which is when you were like clutching at straws with EG. I was thinking, yeah, actually there was one that we looked up earlier, but again for me it's like as an IGL, how do you call versus this team? And obviously Power and Scott are very prep oriented to an extent, but that's more around kind of, I mean, the big transition to stage one was what we was
PRX London
which was almost taking things away from this roundtable discussion.
Really
being the one to crack the whip, but unfortunately, playing against a team like PRX is going to require your Durka, your Sayonara to feel something in a round, right, and not have to ask permission
it
to do something.
It needs a little bit of that kind of momentum and movement to it, and it's quite interesting because I was even going historically. I'm like, when was the last time I saw Durka facing off against PRX like this? And there is only a little bit more time left, so hopefully we can get back on the way. You can see them kind of getting themselves prepared. So thank you for sticking with us as we go through the motions. But again, Durka, even historically, numerically, has always struggled against this team. You see this confidence in his previous rosters dip. That's the caliber that is. It puts pressure on your IGLs. It puts pressure on your superstars. There's been very few players individually who've been able to shine against this team. I mean, Demon 1 in his prime, and even then, I mean, I'm rolling back the clock a fair way to really find it. Nice one, guys. Nice one. Yeah, I see you. I thought we were doing
no thumbs up for that.
I thought we were on for a clean day, but hey ho, here we are. 3-3 though, if you are just tuning in. So Vitality getting as many rounds as they did in map 1 here already. Big improvement.
Just yet,
yeah. And I think we are just getting those ready checks, so we should be back underway in just a moment.
Iya, ditutup depannya. Custom tuh meja ditutupin depannya biar nggak bisa dilihat. Padahal mah ini bisa kelihatan sih.
Approach here, I mean, keeping things at least level for the time being.
Iya kan?
String arounds found. They still have ultimates to play with.
Masih bisa kelihatan ya?
Showstopper and a pit.
Sama aja.
PRX, you can see it was a massive investment previously.
I was quite interested if they're going to identify that Forsaken had been on a bit of an island. Now, I don't know whether this is indicative of that or if it's just a simple call because they're in a lighter purchase trying to make it work. Keep your eyes on the pressure coming in, though. It's going to be hot in this round. Sayonara on the case, though, fights forward, takes away Forsaken.
What a timing.
Durka with a 1-2 punch. Hold on. Vitality coming in fired up.
So it's 5v3 now. Device and Sayonara, though.
Of course he has. He'll find him one.
Something with the scope. Envy shut down though.
Bisa kalah, anjay.
Okay, Divine something the two scary prospects getting herded. That's 4 alive from Vitality. I'm a little impressed. Because you normally don't walk away with this without being bloodied and broken and bruised at that point, but actually a relatively clean round. And I was complimenting the liberties that Forsaken was taking over towards B main. I'm curious if this was identified during maybe some of those early rounds, because I think Profek was on the other side at some point.
Yeah, and this is one of those few examples where it's like now PRX actually do have to respect something, right? Yes. I mean, if they're just going to hit B site again, but the concern being is how good does the adaptation look for PRX and how well equipped are Vitality. Again, look towards Chronicle in these sort of rounds. There's information gathering potentially on the other side of the map. If there is a response here from PRX, I mean, Sayonara, great decision making from him.
Timingnya itu loh.
I don't think it takes a lot of being able to pull up your own number, right? It's something that's quite hard against a team like this. I mean, it's mostly quite hard against any team left at this point in the tournament as well, but it does take a lot of self-confidence to be able to activate and push forward in this, because you feel like if it goes wrong, I'll look silly. But at this point, we see an adjustment quickly. It's almost like they've forgotten the lesson that they had before. You already see the adjustment from PRX.
Yeah.
They put something over towards B just in case, maybe feeling that's enough. But a 3-play stack and Jing just going to deny an easy springboard for Sayonara. So Devi's interest peaking, of course he is. Why wouldn't he? And he doesn't even get punished, not a point of damage done on him.
Clearance through heaven looks good though. Just
what a
drawn away here,
engine.
Durka will punish.
Timing felt. Whoa, are they forgetting on Durka in heaven? Did they think they had more cover there? Or someone was watching it? That feels like a mistake. A rare one at that, and a freeze from Vitality.
Mati nih Jason.
They're desperately looking for Jing. Can't find him just yet.
Well, now they know.
He's found them.
And there's Forsaken, the 1-2 punch. PRX starting to chip away at what Vitality had. This freeze didn't really work, and the problem is that something is the ever-present slow creeping death. Yampi, quick to business, gonna take away Jing. Forsaken, not shying away from this either, even though something isn't quite here yet. He's trying to posture up a touch, and the penny has not dropped yet that something could be behind.
Actually, a little bit of misinformation here off that flash because the catch is in heaven.
30 seconds left.
So they're almost expecting that rotation to come through that way. Now Profek holding towards main.
Forsaken already down on site. Yeah, he's going to hear it. Profek has to back away. They're going to hear both players now, surely. Noting the operator shot lands. Yampi holds the line as something left in a 1v2. This man is magic though, but today, nothing to bring out of the hat in this round. 5 for Vitality and well recovered after that momental freeze.
Great composure on display. Vitality able to convert this
Profek beruntung banget, anjing.
Of course, another PRX timeout as well. Wow. We talked about the mental game as well.
Pintar nih Vitality sumpah deh. Dia nembakin yang itu biar ke distract gitu kan. Nih, Profek dari tadi yang harusnya ini malah hidup.
In the first half is a big win.
Jumpy. Sit down, Jumpy.
Behind that one.
It doesn't even look that flashy, really, but you think about it, that freeze initially didn't work out. You saw that both players were able to fight back in, kind of clear a bit of pressure on heaven. That flash that could have been a bit of an issue that maybe implied something, but again, for them to hold on to that is a big confidence builder. Now, I'm curious, though, what's the adjustments now? Because it does feel like that pendulum has swung.
Well, I mean, it was the right move. Again, they put something on the operator over towards B main. There's a fake TP in from Forsaken. Yeah, cool, we'll greet them as 3 right on their site, but it's one of those situations where Vitality actually, I mean, whether or not that is kind of some crucial mid-rounding or somebody overstepping the mark ever so slightly, the fact that Jing gets away with another kill there, you think it's going to come a part of the seams for Vitality, but
Positioning aja sih mereka lagi.
Again, Divide, unfortunately,
Vitality tuh kayak distraction-nya, nembak situ terus biar kayaknya jadi ke ini kan, nggak dilihatin.
It's a step-by-step game now, though. You're never out of the woods, never. And it's going to take a lot of confidence building to start feeling like
classic PRX anjing,
this is still PRX's map choice, but they burn both of those timeouts, makes it feel like you're doing something right. Speaking of,
bangsat nih.
On ramp and
OP-nya lagi di dot semua sih, sumpah dah.
Is ahead of this by a long way. Yampy looking vulnerable, but gets a gun out in time. Forsaken next to challenge, turns around, sprays there, but Vitality stand. Yampy dampens all of that aggression in middle. They went for a wild play, that's fair enough. It was around the invested sheriffs in on.
Ada aja loh gebrakannya itu loh.
Sat. If it was anyone else,
this would be filth.
He's heard them. 4 kills. He'd need to equal his current kills in this round.
Vitality taking all the space towards spawn as well. Don't want to leave this one up to chance.
Like that.
Iya dong, ketahuan dong.
There's the flash to note attendance. Something on the corner now. Gets one, can't get a second. Good spacing and nullifying the threat. What should have been quite a comfortable round.
Great call from Yampy here. Again, to just hold on. Make sure they're here to greet this aggression as we discussed. Great turn, actually. Timing almost passing him by. Chance here on the back of the flash again. I think almost expecting this to be popped a little shorter, but it goes all the way into vents. That's when it could have been death sentence for Vitality. Pit available seekers here. Durka one away from the Blade Storm. Good position to be in. Entering round 10.
Welcome to my world.
Pit on the other side as well. Divide. Lockdown mid for the time being.
Here.
Okay, investing a lot more utility, at least to play on these extremities. But something's happened bad. Cut off by the wall there, just
counter anjing semuanya.
Between a rock and a hard place, and he's actually caught this time by Kron with an
Gak dikasih main, OP-nya bangsat.
So you can get a feel the
feel what?
The pressure.
Pressure's for tires, Michael.
Forsaken.
Buang-buangin peluru lu anjing.
It's just a man advantage. He's still a pit in middle. He's still trying to figure out what's going on. Where are these players? What are they doing?
Lama banget anjing.
Eyes wide open.
What's timing?
I mean, ping on the wall there, yeah, maybe just catching that info.
So Divide still pretty posted towards this. Just
Divide almost, yeah, considering giving up the pit here to actually put an extra body towards Envy. I mean, Envy has had some sensational rounds anchoring this A site.
Please, dapat dua lah. Dude.
He's trying to play ahead of this now. Now he's in trouble. 3 players looking his way. Pain shells in. Yampy's cleared it, and Divide actually catching a touch of damage on that. They're already going to be on the site here. And look at Durka. Now, you don't see this one often. He is behind both players. Durka. That's devious. He's going to find one and now can fall off. This doesn't need to do too much. He's a nuisance. Heaven doesn't feel so safe anymore.
It's okay. Susah nih kayak tackingnya PRX lagi. Diacak-acak anjing. Sampingnya nggak dapet terus pakai OP. 3 round nggak dapet anjing, di dodge terus.
And it just feels like I'm waiting for it to all go wrong for Vitality, but they are finding the answers they need to. Is this where we look at Yampy to being one of those IGLs who's got a bit of a finger on the pulse here? Oy. Forsaken would like that weapon. He'd really like
I mean, Durka's already wrapped all the way onto B site. I feel like just a matter of time. Like I said, they've got the cushion here. They can go for this.
There we go.
We'll find it.
My.
Confidence on display here.
Please, 57, please.
Round 11. Showstopper here for Jing. A TP for Forsaken, but Greg's looking a little flustered in terms of this initial rotation. Once the pit is given up, it's
why can't you just wait for him in a normal spot? Why are we trying so hard?
Yeah, see, why try so hard lah?
Again, you could see the point where Divide is considering giving up the pit, but he actually steps back
try
into
so hard.
it.
Bener sih.
Out Heaven on B site. Very, very.
Gak usah dipaksa
frustrating round
anjing.
for Alex to watch for sure.
We're going up.
Again, the Seekers just unravel that entirely.
Oh, completely.
Envy's looking to play spoiler on what? One kill, maybe?
Yeah, a little bit of a misread on that. And we were waiting
Abdraft
for
udah
the,
kepake.
I guess, confidence to come crashing down a little bit, right?
Gila,
And I think these are the rounds you're going to start seeing. Maybe those overpeaks won't happen. Maybe I'm being ambitious saying that about PRX, but they haven't worked out for them in the last couple of rounds. So
Emia bangsat teh.
Vitality have done
Lama bet
the slow
anjing.
and steady job, right? It's not flashy Valorant. It's not going to set your world on fire, but
That's what's necessary.
this is how you get a lead on PRX. This is how you put them back.
Pasti nih di
into a
chat
position
orang
they
nih
have to
banyak
work
nih
in
yang
from.
bacotin apa ini main lama anjing. Emia
It's a
bangsat.
long game for them to figure out. An adjustment made. We haven't seen much of these
40
splits through
detik,
heaven here,
anjing.
but something on this side of the map. Can try and work through Flash, unaffecting. So now there's a
Please,
chance.
dapat,
Sayonara,
please.
great shot on that, but Forsaken playing it forward. This is lovely. This looks like his strong suit as well, and he gets to play like that. But Chronicle,
Gak bisa.
fantastic pick. 30 seconds. They've got
Ah,
side
mak
control
tiga
now.
anjing, gak tidur ngentuk.
First offer to come through here, posted on. We'll find Yampi.
Good trade.
It's fantastic from Profek.
Oh, that timing.
He left now, Guardian in hand, a 1v3. Do not fancy his odds here. Has to wait out the smoke as well.
You have to be so methodical in these games, right, to deal with that. But Profek, you could not have picked better timing for him there. That is a great round from the young man who joined, who's probably the least known player on that roster, really. You looked at all the others catching the eye, but he's done exceptionally well there. I'm going to give credit where it's due. And PRX have been shut out of this map.
Yeah, a string of 5 rounds now.
Beautiful.
From Vitality. And still decent position to be in here.
I've missed this.
Lagi dia acak-acak sih defendingnya, tapi nggak apa-apa kita lihat attacking-nya.
But this is,
he's still
It's okay guys.
But now you get the extra sauce on top.
Chronicle and Dirk are reading this perfectly as well. Plenty of
Duh,
opportunities to
maksa
punish
lagi
here
mereka.
in terms of the finances.
Mereka maksa lagi.
Misdirection here with the TP.
Ya Allah.
Again, it's just quick check. Vitality don't do
Emang
anything in the
lawan
meantime,
tim-tim gini nih anjing, cok.
so capitalize off that pressure.
Harus menang apa ya namanya bahasanya ya, first blood gitu.
Patience as well, isn't it?
First contact
Look
gitu,
how
harus
deep
menang.
Vitality are holding. They are so aware that PRX would love to get involved, love to get that first pick, but they've had to start respecting it. Jing and Forsaken somewhat chomping at the bit towards B main, but as long as Vitality don't leave that clock too late, they should still be fine.
One of the few situations you're asking for somebody
Gila,
from
nge-push
PRX
mid
to
lo anjing
do
lo.
something, give you a round.
You need an X factor, right? We had it in droves on
I
map
mean,
one.
they're getting outclassed in these slower burn rounds.
We hadn't really seen Vitality depend on this too much, regionally at least. So again, seeing that they have this as a gear shift, quite interesting, but 30 seconds now. Okay, this is a 3-play stack on B. This is not the 2 from before. B main is firmly still in PRX's control.
Salah
This
smoke
side
lagi
will
ya.
not feel safe just yet. Something's got Chronicle, that's backline broken. B main's theirs, and now Vitality are surrounded. Composure on
menang, please,
display for
fight.
PRX, but Divide,
Nice fight.
individual, but still gets his fight. He's down to Durka and Yampi. Oh my word, he's gone for it again, but this time gets punished. Yampi in a 1v3. This would be simply legendary. He's got one. There's no trade. What's gone on here? Jing's got him dead to rights, though. Just about maintaining a scoreline here.
To get a 4th here, PRX an honest shot of things as Vitality dominated this
Oke lah mas,
first half.
senyum. Nih, ini yang gue maksud nih. Harus menang kontak anjing, PRX tuh.
To try and piece together a comeback.
It's impressive to see
Chronicle-nya
Vitality push them
mati,
this far, but do not
atau
think it's
siapa
over
gitu,
yet.
first
On the
contact-nya,
side,
pokoknya first blood lah.
things can always change.
PRX
Do
tuh
not
harus
go
menang
too
first
far.
blood coy. Kalau musuhnya kayak anjing ini, mati satu tuh bingung dia mau kemana. Anjing eme-eme ini oh, basi anjing. Kita mainnya lama banget anjing. Something sih di dodge terus sih VT tuh. Di dodge giliran dia dapat malah jelek banget malah.
Without Beans, thank you for the thinking about Beans, thinking of the tier 1 man. at the end there.
If
3-2
not take
actually in our
pause,
favor.
PRX will destroy
It
it.
had to be fucking 1. When we lost that, it was cooked. Our money was gone.
We lose after they take pause. Gila sih. Apa finish nih viewersnya banyak banget tuh, duitnya masuk terus tuh gacor.
Can change pretty quickly with this team.
Again, always an opportunity
Finish
for
fall.
PRX to really dictate the tempo.
Take me home, David,
Now
please.
Coming onto the attacking side, I mean, Vitality have to
Christopher, thank you for the prime.
display some confidence here to kick things off in the second half. Like I said, they were being outclassed in terms of some of these slower rounds on display from Yampi.
Yeah. I'll get the croissants after.
Delivering here,
Thank
top
you.
of the board for them.
Mana gue harus setengah hari lagi.
And again, a really good display considering the bigger picture for Vitality.
Come on, man.
Yes, newer names, inexperienced names on the international stage.
All right, calm. One round at a time.
Holding their nerve.
One round at a time. Andrew, thank you for this prime. Is it Andrew?
Have you seen the minimap?
Yes.
True. Thank you for the prime.
Everyone, attention to
And
the
Mark
top
Zo,
of your
thank you for the
screen,
prime.
please. This
Thanks.
might be a bloodbath.
Paddington, thank you for the prime.
4 lawan 5 cok.
About 2 seconds, we find
Thank
out.
you, guys.
All of PRX here. Oh my word, Durka, beheading for free. Forsaken's fallen. And now he's up for more.
Nice.
Something
Calma.
This is now going to be difficult for Vitality.
Take our time. We know he's there. We know where he is.
Trying to stabilize.
He's low. Trade. Nice trade.
Handled by something and they don't
No, man, he's feeling it.
Urka will find another here, something will fall.
Oh my god, it's the duo, bro. David and Envy versus the duo.
Urka, you don't want to see him overstep the mark here. Divide with a challenge
He's low, and we know that's the A player because we take A.
Tagged Urka down to 49 now.
He's so quick to it, he's feeling it.
We know Chronicle's flanking. We have a feeling. I can feel it in my fucking loins, dude. Oh my god, David's in CT spawn. This is it. David's in CT spawn, God spot.
Big confirmation though, the Chronicle's not coming
Oh, he's
back.
out. No! Durka! He'd already slipped. I thought he was still a bit more towards heaven, but Device position is a little bit naughty. No! Finishing with a flourish, Durka! That is a terrifying looking man right now.
What a pistol round.
Suka barbar anjing, swingnya gede banget anjing.
And close.
He has some nice shots, man. Oh my god, one more hit and we win this round.
Fantastic shot to close.
Wow, dude.
Play under pressure, but I can play.
That's concerning.
That's very concerning, yes.
Did you say I can't play under pressure?
I didn't even hear the second half of that.
No, I think the first sentence enough. Maybe we just... He's just joking. It's just that.
Well, I mean, Dirk said we need to have more fun than PRX.
Tiga anjing gak tidur ngantuk.
Might be right now, to be fair.
Mati lagi nih.
Oh, he's feeling it. You can just see he's feeling it.
Once more.
In between the wickets there.
David timing. David timing B. Right.
We'll get a second opportunity here, though.
They see him? You didn't see him. Sayonara didn't see him yet.
All the time. They're already out on main. Durka, you got to be really careful. So do you, Profek. You can see them flying into their faces. Profek's about to get swarmed.
1 for 1.
Down he goes. Sharp
Come on,
shot
come on.
from Durka, though. Sayonara makes over there in time. Device will be the danger man again, though. That's a lot to ask for. But Forsaken's there right with you. 2v2. He's in a lot of trouble, man. He gets
He's trying to buy time for David as much as he could.
It's all on Devi.
Honestly, good damage though.
Now, we said he might be.
We just needed that kill coming out of heaven. The guy kept coming out of heaven. It would have been hard for them.
Do a little something for that.
Ngapain gue nonton di ini ya? Sorry guys.
2 players seem relatively pretty. Look at the fear he commands.
Yeah.
Look at the respect this man commands with 22.
Ya respect banget mereka anjing.
They're pausing. The lower that clock gets,
yeah, I'm worried about the angle onto Sayonara.
Worried how isolated both
22
are.
lagi
30
darah.
seconds left.
He's done enough to this point. Slowly
Spectre lawan
straight towards the side. Getting closer now. Can he find one for free? Penny just dropping there. That's difficult. As now they can create a nice crossfire. Time is going to be the factor in the end. Sayonara there, perfectly positioned in the end. Nice diligence just to check back.
Fracture ya.
Double digits found here
Harusnya
for
PRX sih
Vitality.
fracture sih.
And Durka already one away from a blade storm. Big opener for him. Start this second half.
One enemy.
Tapi pada mencar sih, satu ke kanan, satu ke kiri. Udah lu. Nggak tahu dah, gua ngerti.
Already forcing what I would call an adjustment here for PRX at least.
And there's no timeouts, right, for PRX here. This is
PRX kalah dong anjing.
So PRX, show me what you got. I've been eyeing you up as the favorites by a country mile. And here you've looked solemn, quiet.
Pakai semua anjing flash.
I'm not used to that. Look at Sayonara taking liberties. And that judge
mati dong.
Depending on who it is and when it comes, because there is a pinch here from Vents.
Oh, the timing. Quan needs help here. Does get away with his life. Going to slow down the roll. Maybe make it a little bit harder to scale towards site safely. Profix prowling. He's still behind here. They might have an idea that someone's on site, but they're trying to work this out together.
Gila, smoke-nya aneh tuh.
You can see the Divine looking, and he's got him. It's Jing in the end to find Profec. 4v4 here, still a really tense side of the map. It's free for Sayonara. Starting on the follow-up as well. Divine and Jing trying to deny the 11th round. Plants in play. And away we go, already off to the races. Durka leads the pack. Jing trying to just do damage. Go wild! It's got to be an ace! And if anyone could do it, it would be this man. But with 20 HP, and now a little lower than before, it's going to have to be...
Surely not going to trust them!
Let's go! What the fuck is that? Gila Jing, ngamuk coy. Nice Jing, kasih motivasi Jing.
Simply unfathomable.
Lagi terbang anjing.
That is
gila, dia juga kaget.
the most insane rounds you will ever see. The mid-air headshot.
Gila, langsung pada
second is just insanity.
langsung pada berdiri anjing semua. Nah ini nih, harusnya lah, mental lah.
Now can they keep their composure? Yes, Vitality strike back hard, cut to the core, leaving just 3 standing. But Jing is one
You need to be calm, ya Allah.
Durka running away with the space as well. Gonna hear this? Something knocked out. Gets caught as well.
Ih, anjing pada aneh anjing PRX. Astagfirullah.
2v5 now.
Aneh anjing, nggak ngerti gua. Si something ngepick atas sini ya, terus balik lagi si kontol. Nggak ngerti gua anjing.
Huge bonus to effectively win those opening engagements now.
Tolol banget anjing. Nggak ngerti gua.
Yeah, discipline here from Vitality. Nobody.
Ya dari tadi nggak ngerti ya. Mesti kayak musuhmu tuh. Dari tadi juga ngepus-ngepus anjing. Ya Allah.
And it is just to be a pure freeze. No.
Gak ngerti gua kontol.
Yes, yeah. Yeah, he's just smiling, waiting this one out.
It's got to be a feel-good moment for him.
Kontol habis ace langsung kalah anjing. Padahal momen lo, monyet.
10 seconds left.
Davai juga, cepet banget anjing, udah main lurking juga ngentot. Udah stick bareng udah, Davai. 5-5 masuk. Monyet anjing, so ngide bangsat. Udah dari tadi lo, mati-mati kayak gitu lo, bodoh ampe. Saving lagi anjing. Menang duit. Musuh saving, kalah, bodoh. Monyet. Asli anjing. Gak ngerti gua. Udah Davai masuk aja. Usah ngide-ngide dah. Main-main ala EMEA bangsat udah. Pinteran EMEA anjing.
Not going to be going towards him if you're going to try and avoid the headhunter as it stands. They know anything early. There it is. It's simplistic in approach. It's direct.
Giliran saving aja lu pada gragas anjing.
Is here. Yampi dealt with. Jing just flying above. Site secured.
Mati nih, something nih.
Next on the cards. Something not able to get the ball rolling yet, so not got those knives to depend upon potentially in this post plant.
Please.
On the way back in here, though.
There's time to break through. Oh, that's nice, though. That'll certainly help out. Trying to play back towards elbow like it was yours all day. Darker goes right back in. It is looking like it's 12 for Vitality. PRX
getting shut down here on Split. Yeah,
they've gone quiet.
Yeah, their record this year sits at, what, 12-2. Vitality overcoming the odds here. A 7-round lead.
My. I guess we've got to start thinking about the third map, Fracture.
One enemy remaining.
Dirk will read the economy here. Can PRX piece together a couple of rounds?
Oh, it feels tangible now, doesn't it? It feels like you might have made PRX look a little human. Now that can change quickly. We've learned that. We've had to learn that the hard way, but by all rights, Vitality have done it here. Can they close it down? Durka on duty, beheaded. Jing again, digging deep this time. And looking to open up on that B site. Slowed down by Utility. Sayonara's got to be careful not outstay his welcome. They've won middle.
Tuh, Vitality itu pintar gitu, kayak angle jelek yang buat fight ya dong, nggak usah dilawan. PRX mah angle jelek dihantam anjing. Syukur kalau lagi dapat ininya anjing. Nih ketahuan kan di A kagak ada noise. Ah mati ya.
Poison's off.
I mean, they are out in no man's land.
Yeah, completely. It's a risk, high reward for Chronicle, but the loss of Prophet, the site now under scrutiny. Oh, you saw it, you saw the intention, but they're holding on PRX. 3 of them make it through, and an extension of play again as the scoreline will be held at 12.
Take a couple more of those to chip away at the cushion that Vitality had. PRX still showing grit and determination here.
Take them when you get them.
DT tuh. Padahal baru mau keluar anjing.
Ton of ults Jing already. Close to another showstopper. Just missing 2 here. Durka, operator in hand now.
Main retake nih. Terus kayak aja di atas tuh anjing.
For Vitality to close.
I've got your trail.
Seekers off rip with that. Sayonara just goes straight forwards.
He's got him. He's got Jing down, who's been cracking open these sites. But something's deep on this. He's got on here so quickly. I don't know if they've got even any idea.
No, they have no clue.
Dia nggak majuin anjing.
And you're not going to think about that for a moment's time. Plant's coming in. I think Durka was still considering it could be. That's how early this is. Let's find Devi. 3 players put to dealing with him. Paint shot force him forward. Handled.
Beautiful.
Pintar sih.
And it's Rion. Something who's been tagged up. Durka was so late. They just didn't expect it. But Chronicle clearing house. This has defied all expectations. Vitality waking up in map 2.
What a performance here. We're talking about the form of PRX. They have been outclassed here on Split by Vitality. I almost can't believe that's just
anjing setelah technical pause tiba-tiba jago anjing.
Tied up at 1 apiece, going to map 3.
Oh ngentot, pasti dipakai waktunya buat ngobrol anjing. Bangsat lah.
I can't play under pressure, but I can play Bohemian Rhapsody.
Alias, you are my kitten.
I am.
Can you meow for me?
Meow. You remember last year?
No, I want to forget, man.
David was meowing Harry Potter. Meow, 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 meow.
Meow.
Durka really, like, bro, come on, man. Sayonara locked in as well. I mean, they all played well, though.
Fuck, man.
Right here.
Berapa nih?
Change one of the most important parts of making these videos, and that was my camera. For the longest time, my main camera was my old phone. This is a Samsung Galaxy S22 Ultra. Fantastic camera, unbelievably good quality. Even its microphone is really good. But I wanted to get something a bit different since for the past almost a decade I've been using my phones. In fact, let me show you my first vlogging camera, which I should have still with me, and it still works to my own surprise. Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Oh, there we go. So I started my channel on this camera. This is a Samsung Galaxy Note 8, the gold one. Does it turn on? I don't think it does because I charged it maybe hours. Maybe camera and my phone from the factory. My operator was maybe what would go just randomly stuff. But it became a problem because I missed. So I'm going to open this. I'm going to put the camera in a stable place where I would usually save.
Sony A7C II. After I've been using it for the past 3 months, bringing on several trips, I will tell you exactly what works here and my full setup that I use to create.
Wait, what?
And my full.
Gila, G-Master semua coy. 24 50 16. Ya saya dipakai ini doang. Tapi 28 sih. 1,8 coy. Buat vlogging tuh. Pengen denger lagu. Kosong aja.
The A7C II. Who is this camera for? Now, when I was looking for another camera to buy, I watched a lot of reviews on this camera. There are pros, there are cons. So probably my biggest complaint with this camera is gonna be the viewfinder. So there's a noticeably big difference looking through my R4 viewfinder and then looking through this guy. And I actually just turned the viewfinder off because I find that the sensor and then my strap will move and get in the way of the sensor, and it will switch between the LCD on the back, and then it will switch to the viewfinder, and that is obnoxious, but at least you can shut it off. So majority of the time I don't really use the viewfinder. Every once in a while when it's like really bright, I'll turn it back on so I can get my eyeball in there, but that was probably the most annoying thing about this camera. And then the other thing for me, I got long orangutan monkey fingers going on. So the grip is, I'm missing a finger. It's just, and you can buy, they have a little adapter that you can put on to give you a little more grip on it, but then you're pretty much just the same size of the other full frame cameras, and kind of defeats the purpose.
So you don't consider yourself naive?
But when you first moved into your own apartment, what excited you the most was furnishing it.
Gila, gue ikutin Gox nih dulu.
How come you didn't
Dari
think about
gila, dia udah gede
financial
banget ya.
implications that
Bentar.
come with it?
Kok mukanya mirip orang Indo ya yang ditangkap gara-gara laptop Chrome itu.
Even on a budget. On top of that,
Sumpah.
you have to pay for gas, water.
Gue sadar Gox gede ya, mirip itu coy. Nih.
I know. You know.
Gox gedenya mirip.
With every lamp, every shelf, every
Oh shit.
you had earned Bitcoin.
Oh my god, itu beneran mirip anjing.
Exactly. And who knows?
Astagfirullah.
Maybe in 15, 10, or even 5 years, instead of
Dia
paying
berjenggot
the
sama
rent,
ini ya.
that could buy you an apartment.
Gue ikut Gox tuh dari zaman dia masih apa ya, bikin gambar-gambar gitu di laptopnya, di MacBooknya, di apanya segala lah, di HP bapaknya, kata itu drama kan. Tapi emang harus ada dramanya sih. Coinbase, OneCore, oh di sponsor ya. If you're gonna do it well. May Inalas Console FX3. Let's go. Alejandro Medosa. Ini bagus sih. Sinematiknya bagus. Color gradingnya juga. What? Lihat gak tuh? Ini 2K ya. Wait, what? Kayak interlude. Berapa ini? 8 ya? Ini kapal ya? Ini naik kapal kayak gini kemana sih? Penasaran lo? Ini di Alaska. Serius loh. Ini sama istrinya ya. Siapa nih bapaknya ya? Iya kayak bapaknya deh. Bukan temennya. Oh, what an angle. Kayak gini-gini tuh pagi-pagi guys, subuh-subuh nih. Coba kita lihat ya PRX. Oh shit, malah lagu keputar. Serem banget dah. Oh shit, udah mulai dong. Dilihatnya satu lagi. Apakah PRX akan kalah adik-adik ya? Kita lihat aja ya. No pressure ya, no pressure. Kalah ya udahlah. Kita nonton aja, nikmatin udah. DJ sendiri. Davai.
And they are now just a race against time. Divide pops the head off the shoulders of Durka. Prophet could have missed the first, and suddenly that tempo and pace is looking lethal. Vitality bulldozes the site itself though. Sayonara with the spray, trying to slow them down. Keeps up security. Burning on the roasting PRX on the retreat. something, and it's a
Sayonara.
classic and not much else, maybe able to get
Masih damage lah.
more than just a pistol.
Dapat Vandal dong. Lari
Okay,
dong.
Sayonara is low. And you can see Sayonara is the one to go looking for the Vandal.
Yeah.
He
Bisa
found
sih.
it.
Just
Probably
wants
not how he
to
wanted.
die for the ult as well, to be
Nggak
honest.
mau deh.
Getting a couple
Main
of
nih
kills here.
Vandal nih.
Something can find further damage, but maybe.
Oh 3, gue kira 2 sih.
I was going to say, considering
Kayak kalau
actually
2
taking the zip
dia masih
across,
gas
but
tapi ini
we'll just hold on to
something.
it for the time being. Big round from Sayonara. You can see actually even coming out of the pistol.
Masalah
no
attackingnya
progress towards
Vitality tuh
the ult
kuat
at all.
guys.
It's a massive
Attackingnya
tool for
Vitality tuh kuat,
to have
fracture.
available now for round
Jadi
3.
menurut gue, for second,
sitting comfortably 2200,
Sky?
Sayonara 2100. So
Yep.
gonna be well rounded here with 3 left standing.
And if you're looking at
No
silver lining,
double
nice way to
duelists?
get at least the rifle away.
Oh,
one of the
let's
rifles
see,
invested,
what-
so you're not going to make it out
What the new
unscathed
thing?
against PRX, especially at the pace they were coming back in on. They were hunting Durka down. They had a singular mindset.
Another very good indicator, though, is how quickly they look to flood through Arcade, overwhelm Divine after finding that initial.
Kidding, man. Where is my... Why don't they do this?
That's a right up there. That's a yellow. I don't know what they've done wrong, but it's already on the yellow card for sure. Now, let's look at the
Oh, dia
bonus
ada
though.
line
Again,
up
there was
sih,
that
udah
costly effect of
prepper
losing
sih.
out on the Vandal, so they are going to be working with 2 pistols in play, a Guardian as well, but they do have the Phantoms in hand with Durka and Sayonara. Ults there too, going to be used early on. Tries to at least secure a pathway up
something
through Sam.
please.
We've got to hold on to the back line here. Something not noted just yet for the swing out. Guarded by Profek. Chronicle now.
Baiting.
Yeah.
Yeah, trying to let Sayonara in on that, but the flash is actually pretty good.
Nice
It just
dodge.
gets turned. PRX very
Okay,
on
good,
cue
bro.
with that.
Davai,
Now, I mean, Profek.
lo pasti di-push sih, Vai.
You could feel out towards the spawn as well, but he doesn't actually check deep enough here. The clearance is good though. Durka's going
Nice
to win
fight.
it. Gets shut down though. Now just Yampy.
Nice.
Nice try, but still that pack of players hunting on the southern side, so valuable. I thought if the timing was a little bit better in the synergy between Kron and maybe Sayonara, you could have had a bit more there.
Nah gitu dong, ketawa dong guys.
To dig their heels in.
He's done really well to play safe.
Gila.
Chronicle just overwhelmed
Kayak low
here.
sense
A
deh.
pistol in hand is not really much
Si
you can do
siapa
about
namanya? Invi?
PRX respond here.
Bisa
We'll find
ngedot
out first.
aja.
Lovely.
And Jing, great progress towards the showstopper.
Oh 4.
Everybody else
Oh 4 lawan 4
halfway
Jing.
something
3 lawan 3
too
deh,
far
sorry.
away. Nothing available for Vitality after Sayonara's investment.
Sama-sama punya duit.
Just give my own Kron.
1 kill, Jumpy dapat 2 kill deng, dapat ulti. Kita lihat seagresif apa.
Yep. And he's done it again.
Yes.
So
Nah,
like
udah
Shield
ketahuan.
said, PRX once again on the prowl, right? You got to get used to
Nice.
this tempo. Jing
Chill.
instantly takes out Durka. If this could be the
Just
pound for pound battle between the two
I
of
won't
them.
have noted this under either.
Oh my
Yeah,
god,
nice.
yeah.
Chronicle.
It's beautiful.
And that pick
so much control.
The pick comes so early and so deep they actually don't catch that information. PRX
Iya sih,
continuing
emang
to
butuh.
pressure.
And they don't really stop. Even with a 2-man advantage, they're making moves over towards Dish. They want to really eliminate any
Simpan
available
lah,
space for
Molly lo.
Vitality.
Ngapain dipakai anjing?
Jing will have the info here. A pretty good understanding of where
Harus
this
kuat
is
sih
coming.
defendingnya PRX sih.
Envy already guarding the walkout as
Jangan
well.
dong. Oh ada something.
And this is not a pleasant cross to try and make, you know,
Bukan
ambitious at
something
the
deh.
best of times. But right now, PRX are just exuding confidence,
Mampus lu.
exerting control.
Buta lu
Perfect.
lama-lama lu.
Not going to go down without a fight.
Chill.
30 seconds
This
left.
would need
J,
a
pick
great
aja.
deal more to become a reality. And I think he knows those options are pretty minimal with 20 seconds remaining.
Something already looking for this with a judge, so wants an upgrade if you can get it.
Saving si Tai.
You're gonna go. Well, I was curious there
10
if
seconds
Profit was going to
left.
catch somebody over towards Arcade, but it's only now Divide. He's already got an alarm bot down
Gila,
here to guard.
PRX.
Like the upgrade's
Respect,
going
yeah.
to be there. Yeah, he's got it. So happy enough for something. He get himself on the Phantom. And again, you look at how PRX are going. They've really, again, kind of established how they want to approach this map. That is in play now.
Kita nggak
It's
lihat ya
confident, it's
Neon
aggressive,
Jason
it's
ya.
taking a lot of space.
Ya sih. Udah di counter juga kan.
Beautiful shot from Jane.
One
Ask really if Vitality have any way of really addressing this. Been a concern previously.
All smiles, especially after these last 2 rounds.
Asik-asik mereka ketawa deh. Ya sih nggak masalah sih kalau kalah juga, no pressure bro. Play like normal aja.
Prophet and Durka.
Mereka terlalu gemes sih, kayak pengen banget menang dari Vitality gitu, kayak kalau lu malah kayak gitu bawaannya tegang gitu, wajib lu menang, udah nyantai aja, menang bakal datang kalau emang lu mainnya bagus, udah. Nice, jagain.
Spotted. Seeing it, yeah, but the spike looking where it is has got other issues because already PRX have pushed out towards stairs. There's an exchange of space everywhere they go. It's not without a cost on some part of the map, but something will be brought back here. Yampi's been able to draw blood, but he's been hunted down by Envy, filling the void instantly, and Prophet under pressure. PRX.
Something dengan Brimstone-nya. Okay. Gila.
On the pulse now for PRX. Beautiful read of the situation. Well handled anti-eco. Ultimate's starting to come online now. Envy's missing one. Forsaken and something available here on the other side. It's Yampi and Chronicle.
Oh.
This next buy round crucial for Vitality to keep this within touching distance. And the default being really tested here.
Gue nggak tahu ya, gue nggak nonton Vitality waktu di Bridge. Kayaknya jago deh.
I wonder when that penny drops how it sounds. We will be hearing from PRX this round, so we are going to dive into this right about now.
Go back, Jason. Go back, JJ. Easy. Can go back? I'm trying. Go back. Can we go arcade, boys? Yeah, can we go arcade, boys? Yeah, man. Jason, come to us. Guys, if they go B, go push this arcade. Nice. Come on. I will do. Two more. I think we just go city, guys. I'm gonna coming A, boys. Okay. Go. Ulti. Yeah. Let's go, Ilya. Go.
Yeah, something still standing dutifully guardful on this site. It's going to be incredibly hard for Vitality to scale through. The rotation's already in. You can hear them discussing how they wanted to approach this to support the site. Really, the options looking rough here. Jing, actually going to get outdone by Prophet, who's got a follow-up. And he's dead to rights here, but still took a couple with him.
Open the window as well. I mean, Yampy down to 21 HP, Chronicle tagged up as well.
Envy's got ult as well, though. That's something you can't forget in this.
30 seconds left.
They're looking to go further. I like that. It's risky, sure. And that ult almost sells it a little bit. Does he get one? No, he'd love to have grabbed one just before they got to this position.
Gue udah tahu itu.
That will do it.
Gue udah tahu itu. Pasti di swingin anjing. Jason.
They want him to explore all this space.
Agak ada nunggu temen anjing.
Great play here between Yampy and Chronicle. Beautiful calling.
And it feels quite brave to do it in these scenarios, going around the world.
It's a real gamble.
But it's a brilliant call because you've not heard that tap yet. And I think Envy knows that he's been slightly outpositioned on this, and the door's somewhat shut. Lovely work lay round for these guys. Again, Prophet setting up a lot of that, making it even a reality. But PRX finally feeling some resistance after a brilliant run of rounds.
That's what I said. Vitality needed to win this one out to keep it within touching distance. I mean, PRX could have run away with the next few, considering the ults.
God, these shots.
My ult's ready.
And this is after a big win out towards Tree as well for PRX.
Swinging loh.
You see, it's only the mid and late round that really they're left baffled. They're still flashing into main.
Does this turn the tide, or do they get right back to business? PRX have the opportunity here to greet it with a smile. They are in the right place for it.
Okay, Jing.
Up for a biff and up for a fight over towards Dish. They're not going to go. Want to follow. Jing, not noted. So still the freedom to play in. Stun there. There's problems. Chronicle suffers for it. They fall back. They don't have to go too far. They've once again got the opener.
Let's win out these opening duels time and time again.
Jing lagi gacor.
Just a mechanically gifted man. And now set up to go further in this series.
What the fuck, ultinya nggak?
Well, any further aggression on that side at least. Can they navigate another disadvantaged situation?
Durka and Yampy still curious. I mean, reading that a rotation happened on the back of that, but there is
Tuh, Vitality tuh nggak yang langsung rotate gitu anjing. Diaduin anjing mereka. Adu aim bangsat.
Forsaken's just going to be posted. And it's so much info for PRX.
Yeah. With the alarm bot in mind, and then you add in Forsaken.
Aja masih hidup sih, lu ketahuan sih.
Basically theirs. It's why they can have a lot of faith that they're coming this way.
Yeah, the fake smoke
actually
might draw rotation. I think
30 seconds left.
Oh, bisa dipanggang Jason di atas tuh.
It seems like Envy's shifting over that way, but now with contact, they can kind of get back to this, right? 20 seconds, just trying to shift up. You're hoping to catch him unawares. I don't think you're going to get that sort of gift here. Something sharp. 14 seconds. PRX in such control here. Yampy's on for a barely nothing's free today.
What the heck?
PRX instantly answering back.
Brimstone-nya beda sekarang ya.
Staying on their side.
Snappy from something to close out here. Yampy.
JJ juga lagi gacor sih.
Nice.
Apa itu?
Vitality to call a timeout.
God, we got some shooters in server today. But again, it does feel like this is now, as much as the scoreline may look pretty close, the way these rounds have gone once they go into the buys and how PRX are playing, Vitality haven't had a full answer. So looking at this here, good time for a timeout. Vitality needs solutions. And again, it looks obvious to us to a degree, but the aggression is landing so well. Jing's taking liberties everywhere. They've got great control over towards steps. They're just working the map perfectly.
Sponsornya juga ROG ya.
As well for me.
Vitality.
Sayonara needs to get a little more active in the early round. Again, Durka sitting 0-7. Can't really fault it in the way he's getting shut down. Another chance here though, with an ultimate for Sayonara. Not necessarily see it considering the finances, but
gila di game ini doang nih Jumpy respect nih. Nggak ada yang bacot-bacotin PRX anjing. Tapi saling respect sih harusnya. Mereka kan temenan juga kan. Kalaupun ini juga udah nggak usah gitu. Kasih game yang bagus aja. PRX juga nggak ada yang berdiri-diri sih, gue lihat.
So you have to look at the others to maybe find a bit of space for him to play into, and you have to be so diligent from the word go. Let's look where that intention is for PRX here.
Ada tuh, ada.
Show of force towards stairs. Quick clear of the utility.
Aduh, overthinking ini. Something juga kenapa dia di situ ya anjing. Dia smoker tapi tidak main di mid anjing.
PRX can look to go on the hunt here. Something will catch Sayonara. Remove for free, yeah.
It's so free for these guys. And they aren't overly sticking towards site.
How quickly they're moving.
Just amount of space because they want to play safe because they've got these three on the hunt. Again, the rhythm that PRX are getting in Mike is just perfect.
Main CSGO lalu CSGO coy.
It certainly doesn't feel like a safe post.
Alarm bot out.
Shell to open things up here at a showstopper. No secrets about this on the way in.
Oh, and once again, Durka down. There's nothing he can do. He's getting no look into these rounds. And Ching is operating at a mad level. Profek, you're not meant to get two there, man. And now the defuse started. I don't think Quan can do anything, so this round is going to fizzle out. But PRX, a little bit of a reminder.
Gak mau disimpan kan. Lagi saving juga kan. Ngapain pakai ulti guys? Ingat guys, kalau kalian lagi saving jangan pakai ulti kalau memang tidak pasti menangnya.
Durka actually pick up an operator here. Showstopper in the back pocket.
Profek nih lost sense anjay.
But there has to be more of a mentality approach of how to handle this PRX team.
Dava itu dulu di fracture tuh pakai chamber setahu gua waktu lawan zaman-zamannya ada finish. Lupa gua apa.
And really, PRX haven't changed too much.
Here. Not really changed too much.
Showing their face, forces Chronicle to rotate. Now everybody over on the north side.
Oh Jing, buka banget tuh badan.
Forced into a situation where they have to just force the issue through arcade.
The flash is not enough to force them off these angles. If they were looking to commit further towards that, which fortunately if they're not, but the tempo is very changed now. Having to cross the T's and dot the I's at such an early level, and look at this.
They're going to hit this.
Of course they will. 3 players ready, lined up, firing squad. It is stunning for NVIDIA.
Got a headshot there.
Perfect. You're lucky to be breathing. And he's had a couple of good rounds, but the tempo read from PRX is just something gorgeous to witness.
Akhirnya tahu ngerem ini. Perfect nih lagi gacor anjing.
Vitality just left in tatters again. Perfect 59 HP. Some time on the clock, but
30 seconds left.
He doesn't need help. He doesn't need any more help. Indy's gonna need one of your guns out.
Mainnya udah bagus padahal.
And again, Mike, that re-hit, that timing on it.
Yeah, I mean, and it's right. You even see here the question around the breach. This is still 20 seconds left on the second stun to come through. PRX are capitalizing in that downtime where usually the breach would struggle, right? It's the perfect recipe. Well drilled, committing early off the utility in every single round.
Kayaknya Perfect ini tipikal muka yang cuek gitu, jutek, tapi aslinya cerewet coy, asik dia. Gue liat dari komsnya gitu.
I'm trying to turn up, boys. Starting to feel like you're getting battered here. Dividers go down, but it's a trade out. Perfect on the follow-up, good spacing, and it's simplistic in its stance and approach. You gotta be careful with something though. Still around. You'll just hear Yampy approaching towards site.
Retake ya.
Spike planted.
I guess something done here, held in place by this Molly for the time
dia tahu dia
being.
mau pakai ulti.
3v4.
Lovely positioning to pressure Profek as well. One of the players who has utility that can make this post-bomb very, very comfortable. He's going to actually invest it down on this side, reading the majority here, which he's not wrong with, but it just forces something forward. They've cleared it, and now Vitality are boxed in on the side. It's Kron to bail him out slightly, overtaking towards that CT space, giving a little bit of a cubby for Sayonara to play from.
Got to give this one up.
Saving aja.
Way back in here. Sayonara going to come forwards.
Checkmate.
Okay. Oh! Not okay! Not okay! No time left.
It's fine, but it's not fine at the same time. Clutch. It's a swift reminder, isn't it?
Kalau aimnya mereka yang lagi kenapa ya?
I don't think it's going to have too much of an effect here. Maybe some gaps. I mean, I'm already seeing Yampy set up for a Guardian. Light shields aplenty. PRX still doing damage in a situation they had no right to be in.
Nah, they're so scary.
You
just don't get to miss a bullet. You just
don't.
Jing looking from every angle, basically.
Another blip, though. It's not necessarily one they can stabilize off. Freedom on some of these orbs early.
Yeah, north side pretty much. I don't say clear.
Masih camping anjing lo lihat tuh. Ya Allah. Masih camping si anjing.
Scout destroyed.
Forsaken will sniff that out very quickly. One off the seekers for him.
Ini map attacker sih guys. Ini map attacker. Jadi kalau susah attackingnya kalian udah sih. Bayangin ada 4 pintu anjing.
They're kind of banking on site is going to be clear. I don't know if that's even going to reach. It does. Okay, so Forsaken going to be noted. The rotations this time are actually further away, but Forsaken's not particularly deterred from going forward. Still holding towards tower. Still willing to fight on this space. Flash. Going to force Profek on the re-swing, and these two in a bit of a battle now. Fighting forward, takes a lot, but he does at least cause the ult to come down. That's a decent amount invested, and speaking of ults, they're everywhere. Jing on fire! Absolutely tearing up apart, and he could even get another. Yampy is just in the corner, desperate to stay alive. Chronicle trying to hunt him down. Forsaken's there, Kron's got Jing, but the defuse has PRX.
Gila Jing. Jing lagi nyala coy. Wah GG udah lo. Duelisnya lagi, solo duelisnya lagi.
It's so chaotic. I mean, where do you back off to? This is held by 3 players towards 3.
Itu kalau nggak kabur tuh yang satunya anjing.
Jing opens it up with a showstopper, follows up with a headshot.
Namanya Jing.
Heart breaking rounds.
Hey guys, Jing gini-gini juga ada pacarnya ya. Penasaran sih gue nyari apa dijodohin sih. Stan buat teguran, ngebait, buat pesan trap
Vitality done well
doang.
to hold on to a respectable scoreline, but the way PRX are playing is just lovely to witness.
Gila mereka sampai ada line up gitu loh.
Freedom to play out in a simplistic manner.
Please jangan.
But quickly PRX are on the case. Does Sayonara get away with this one even?
Wall up.
Envy's considering it. He wants it, fancies it. Not going for it. We're playing safer, but here we go. Lockdown comes in, and something just escorting out two players in the blink of an eye. Massive from Durka. You rarely see it, but you can imagine the pressure he's
Durka
under.
lagi bau, guys.
Perfect, trying to find a second to play within. It's not there for him, and a 1v3, a necessity to come out with 5. Prophet, up close, personal.
Hey, anak-anak loh. Hampir ya mati dua anjing.
In what felt like almost ease.
Yeah, uphill struggle here for Vitality. There's only 4 rounds. I mean, they need to overcome the odds once more in this second half. PRX setting the tone for pace to carry through here onto their attacking side, Lauren. This is a tough comeback ahead of them.
Dirk lagi bawah sih. Ini apa ya? Ngelot apaan tadi tuh? CPU use 9,2%. Karena gue bisa streaming sih pakai nih laptop. Tuh nggak panas juga. Cuman kalau untuk main game kayaknya enggak deh. Tapi kalau untuk streaming kayak gini masih bisa lah. Malaysia. Feeling gue Malaysia sih bukan India. Malah itu. Kayaknya kita tidak tidur guys. Karena jam 6 kayaknya gue mesti pergi buat ambil gambar.
It's another to win a series. These guys have
PRX main di awal jam 10, jadi jam 12 gue udah bisa tidur. Tai lah.
Looking like they're crumbling a little here on map 3.
Yeah, I mean, still for me this series has been so polarizing that there's a chance of Vitality can really put up a good fight here in the second half, but very few positives.
Nih guys, sudah ditutup tuh pakai box ini ya.
Like I said, for me as well, it's the nature in which PRX dominate this opening half of Fracture. I don't think...
Ini nonton emang main Valorant apa gimana sih? Penasaran gue. Harusnya hari ini paling banyak sih, Cina sama Vitality PRX. Ini kan Cina-Cina banyak kan? Nonton Cina juga.
Durka currently sitting at 2-12. He's, I mean, been through.
Tapi London ini termasuk ini ya, tidak terlalu berisik gitu.
Mark of a good player to be able to pick it up after a very difficult situation. And what a stark contrast in approach already. PRX as for looking to crunch towards.
Fix besok beli kopi sih.
There's the info, lots of it. So you know they're coming. How are you going to stop them, Vitality? Because that's not worked. And that's not worked either.
Cuma mereka lagi bau anjing.
They've got it all.
Aim lu tadi yang ronde-ronde awal tuh oke lah. Nih, ini skin Ghost paling enak sebenarnya kalau yang gue rasa ya. Suaranya tuh kayak the real Ghost gitu, tau nggak? Apa yang namanya? Senjata yang pakai laras panjang gitu, peredam. Pada combine bro. Gila ini Prophet anjing. Bisa dapat 3 cok.
About the worst it could possibly go for Kron and Sayonara. A
Gila
real
nih orang.
chance for Sayonara to farm from inside this smoke. Just missing the first year and what? I didn't even know it was Forsaken that caught that one, although it was one of the initial players, but
Oh, selurusan.
Right back here.
Where you are.
Karaoke later, I guess.
What the fuck is this?
Got a couple of days.
Look at that, bro. 4 menahan, 2 atas, 1 bawah,
It's barely there. Vitality.
1 di depan. Anjing, what the fuck is that? Wolf sih, Wolf.
Down to reality.
Wolf, please, jing, jangan jing.
And a little bit of something made.
Anti ini anjing, anti Iko bangsat.
Change the approach now. I think with the space device got.
No.
Ya dikasih dengan senjata tuh.
Okay.
Initially here, I mean, Chronicle not even called back yet. Exploring outside dish. Arm's going to be for free.
Jaga flank sih.
Durka has got the upgrade though.
Oh, the timing. 2 kills. All he's sat on so far. Make it 3.
Udah tahu. Gue udah tahu, udah pasti kalah tuh.
Big round for the man. As they've got to find Forsaken and something though. The last 2 players with some real power to them. And the weaponry there, but Durka finally finding his footing. But something could break some hearts here. Not on the spike yet. Not able to get to business. Still got a molly, but 4 bullets. They'd have to be pretty much 1 for every single player, and I think he knows he won't be able to get back to this as the defuse comes in. Vitality. All right, it's a thrifty.
Punya apaan tuh? Perasaan tadi kagak ada kayak gitu-gituan. Bentar, skornya 9-3. Bukan sadar anjing. Gue kira 8-4 kayak gitu.
Those refights that didn't play out in their favor.
Udah nggak berdiri dia, udah nggak taunting ini. Cuma taunting loh. Dibetein loh anjing.
Their comms was something that kept our attention during that regular run up to this point. I wonder how that sounds now because PRX, it doesn't matter the fight, they're always going to be a problem.
Maybe. Can be out. Out maybe. Yeah, drop down. Yes, one more. Okay, man. Broken. Door, one HP. Wait, push. 1 HP, killjoy. Oh, bingo there.
Gue nggak tahu nih apa yang terjadi, tiba-tiba menang aja. One side, please.
There are no smokes. Nice.
Nice.
So, 1 stop by killjoy.
Smoke.
This could be a tragedy in action. Divide tries to make the cross. Can they find the final player? Durka expecting the spacing to be closer, but something was on a different angle. And these are 2 of the greats. One having a big performance here, the other trying to rebuild. Denied on the first attempt, still has paint shot. Once disrespected for a second, takes a little damage
molinya.
And something gets to reposition. He's got the time on his side. Durka getting closer, and something posted. This has to be perfect for the man. Something really misses! Magic for the man, and PRX pushing up to 10.
Keteknya gatel anjing kayak something. Bisa gitu dapat 2. Oh. Uncle. Ini yang gue nggak tahu something bisa ada di situ sih. Gimana ceritanya tuh?
So confused, baffled by what's going on.
Gila, something lawan Derke coy. Senggol bos.
And you gotta chalk that one up as a tilter. A timeout to
kenapa
follow
tuh?
that immediately.
Kenapa dia?
Maybe just want to catch their breath, honestly. And you gotta chalk that one by what's going on.
Okay, what about me? Nice or not, guys?
And you gotta chalk that one up as a tilter. A timeout to follow that immediately.
He say what about me? What the fuck is that?
Catch their breath, honestly.
Yeah, because it's one of those rounds that just about everyone is on point.
See Durka considering the operator here. Not necessarily an answer here in terms of the pacing. Coinbase win condition for Vitality, certainly going to be pinned around that. In the buy, up in the air. So will be a force to come through, but it's Chronicle and Yampi. left scraping together what they've got. Profek, Durka, decent progress already towards this first ult cycle. On the other side, it's Forsaken with the Seekers. Divide just two off a lockdown.
Wah, artinya chatnya isinya apa aja? Hater semua bangsat.
Killjoy ult can be on the attacking side.
Tumben nih PRX jalan kaki anjing.
Yeah, the brunt of this here.
You kind of know it's coming, right? Can you stop it? Yes, apparently. What? How the hell did Profek and how is
shit.
still controlling this corner? Fully blind though, finally falls, but they made something out of it. Divine Forsaken left in the challenge and
Dirk lagi jelek banget mainnya.
Thought he was on for something, and actually the Seekers providing full information on where these two final players are, playing with confidence and diligence. PRX in full control. Mistakes being made by Vitality, and players making mistakes that you don't expect to be seeing. Fumbling in that.
Cycle the operator away as well.
Good shout. Yampi's only on a Sheriff. My ult is...
Get the ult here. Yampi actually missing an upgrade. Could be crucial.
They've split for this. Try and maybe indicate both playing back through the side, a shallow prowler to try and
Look at the coverage though.
Mati si Jason sih.
Okay, gonna find Divide, but it's gonna be the fight there towards Forsaken and Sayonara. Are you just hoping they're not re-peeking? I guess you are. Okay. Tap on the spike, no reaction. They've already repositioned. Sayonara is really hoping they're going to swing this like normal. They're out about.
Hey, Jason anjing lu ya.
Very little left. Divide getting closer.
Oh, good.
Anjing Jason ngentot. Dimarahin kan sama Davai anjing.
Vitality look lost.
Tolol si Jason si anjing.
Situation again. It's information being relayed. Maybe not quick enough. Maybe just missed in the comms, but. PRX flipping this round on its head.
You know he's got it on that one too.
One enemy.
If it wasn't tilted before, that's the one that does it.
Last player
Knows he's been outdone. Well, 11-5. If you're talking about PRX, fair enough.
Blinded.
Can they recover anything? A little bit of dignity at the end of the game, perhaps. As PRX are looking to just go on a victory lap, it feels like. The way they are in form right now is just magic to watch. Jing, straight on in, no fear. That's what you're seeing, is zero fear from PRX.
Anjing ada takut-takutnya, cok.
Bulldog in hand, but by watching for the rotation will catch him.
Udah ya, sit down ya anjing ya.
Showstopper here for Durka.
Gila banyak banget toxic yang gara-gara technical pause anjing.
They've got nothing. They've got nothing to work with.
Headshot nih.
No gateway in.
Gue bilang apa juga.
No one standing. Durka, you can back away maybe. That's the best you're gonna get. Maybe catch someone on the way out, and that's all it'll be. PRX.
Tidak sia-sia ya. Kita ya streaming tembus pagi anjing lah.
Ult will be here for Vitality. Durka considering an operator, but again, you want to see him go forwards. Unfortunately, in terms of the timing, in terms of the expectations of these rounds, I don't think the understanding is there for them to really feel confident about that. Only missing Yampies. The other side, everything but the Seekers for PRX to convert here, close out the series.
Dikasih sit down gua anjing.
Gonna find one, but Jing's hot on your heels. Run if you can. But don't forget to be able to hide. Profek does find Jing. Durka finds nothing, however, on the other side. Divide. Trying to get closer. He's found room to work.
Anjing di lurking. Lurking
I
lagi.
told you, they don't care who you are. They are finding fights. They're getting that spike on the site now, Durka. This could be magic for the man. He needs it. Big work. Doesn't outstay his welcome either. Paint shell good. But something repositioning. Durka does it this time. There he is.
It's okay.
Little spark of that magic. Gonna need a whole lot more though.
Yeah, 4 left standing. A chance to maybe offset.
Di cutting terus dari City anjing.
There's no margin for error. Nice little camera over the top.
That's nice.
Segitu ya.
showstopper investment here. Jing just desperate to find the opener. Well handled. A Vitality across the board. But look what it cost. Off kilter with all of their ults. Still an upper hand here for PRX.
Did you think they were going to slow down? Red flag to the pull, but Profek gonna connect towards Jing. Sayonara on the corner gets handled, controlled, put to bed. Something. Devi powering forward. A site looking like it's theirs.
The lockdown here for Devi as well. He can be a real nuisance. Getting ahead of this, something will find Durka as well. This could be it.
It looks like it just might be Yampi and Chronicle to try and step bravely forward. Devi removing it, leaving it all to the captain to fall. And Fear has a new silhouette here in London, and it's PRX. These boys look so much better.
Udah playoff ya? 4 besar ya harusnya.
It's a fair shout to say usually could chalk things up as an easy loss to PRX, but Vitality here, the resurgence in map 2 certainly a positive. Unfortunately, lacking a little bit here in the decider in my eyes. I mean, Profek having a stand-out performance here. Yeah, I mean, Durka and Sayonara, they're the ones that really you need to deliver here on this Fracture in terms of the approach from PRX.
And I feel like it's one of those things you only learn how to deal with PRX by playing against them in these environments, and it's never easy. Yeah. That's it. It's why they are so damn good and still the team to beat here in my mind. Yes, Split looked out of sorts, but beyond that, it was exceptionally clean.
It really was. Vitality. Again, you can come away from this series and say you have a lot to work on, or chalk it up to what do we do differently next time. And certainly for me, Split, a display to remember from them. PRX on top today, locking champions here with this victory.
Massive for them, bigger picture, obviously. Champions now in the sights for them, and hell, they've got a couple more games to play here too. However, you want to hear from the players, so let's send it to Frankie down on the stage, who's standing by with Envy for the Ryzen post-match interview.
All right then, let me find my target. Envy, the newest member of PRX. I'm gonna grab him right now. There's so many fans who want to meet him, but Envy, I'd love to chat to you if that's okay. How are you feeling?
I feel really good.
Yeah, you've got to feel good. Top 3.
Aduh, kita nggak tidur, Jing. Udah, nggak apa-apa deh. Oke, guys, thank you yang udah mampir ya. Thank you. Ya, sorry kalau streamingnya ada yang salah ya di awal. Tapi ya begitulah, ada aja itu sialnya. So ya, thank you yang udah mampir. Thank you yang udah mampir. See you. Kapan ya? PRX lagi. Bentar.
Why do you think you weren't able to get the better of them there?
Lama sih PRX 4 besar berarti.
I think in Split we kind of just like didn't play as a team. We were like also not playing our own game. We were a bit hesitant. We were making a lot of like not really good decisions, and coming into Fracture we kind of just had like a goldfish memory, and we just like reset and play our own game like we usually do.
I've heard about this goldfish memory that you guys like to employ. I just want to ask you another question though, because Wendler, your assistant coach, is just over there. What kind of structure has he been bringing into the team? Because I think we're seeing a lot of it on stage here.
I think Wendler brings a lot, like his anti-strat.
Okay guys, thank you. GG, bye-bye.
Enemy teams, he's been doing really well with the anti-stratting and also like guiding us.